Welcome everyone, thanks for checking out this video. Today we're playing Betwixt the Teeth. That's the Devoured Labyrinth Gauntlet, the current Kickstarter, which will be ending very soon. Go check it out. The Kickstarter is for Shadow Dark, but we're playing this with a d20play RPG, although at level 0, at the Gauntlet level, there'll be very little differences between the two. So hang out and see how many characters perish before they get through the teeth. So for months, many have tried and failed to slip through the mayhem called the Path of Teeth. Discovered just a season ago, this chilly passage leads to a lost world, a valley filled with jungle ruins and untold hordes of treasure. You are commoners from a nearby village that has fallen on hard times. You're keen on changing your fates, testing your luck, and being among the first to enter the valley. Starting all at level 0. And let's do some character intros. We'll start with Anvil. Go ahead, Anvil.
My name is Alvin. People call me Anvil. You can just call me Anvil. I've seen much battle. I prefer the quiet.
And you have a kind of just disturbing looking tattoo on your arm.
Yeah, and he's got a black widow spider on his arm that is the reminiscent of his god. And he's kind of, battle has changed him. He's very selfish and will do what it takes. You know, to him, it's he's taking care of people, but he'll often do some things that are maybe questionable.
What gear does Anvil have?
He's got a dagger, he's got a rope and a grappling hook and a 10-foot pole.
Loaded out. All right.
Yeah.
Next we have Brindle.
I am Professor Brindlebrook. He's a gnome, a little bit overdressed. His equipment, though, is strictly just a dagger.
Just a dagger, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Which I was all impressed with until I met the guy with the 10-foot pole.
Yeah. Then Chattel.
I am Chattel, and perhaps you would like to hear me recite a poem or play. I am dedicated to getting through this gauntlet and seeking the treasures to live the life of comfort. I have with me, I wanted to have a night at the club, so I have 2 clubs and some rope.
2 clubs and some rope. Swoldmort.
Which I will loan a club if someone wants it.
I am Swoldmort. I am a wizard in training, but my body is a temple. I will be spending a fair bit of time doing push-ups between rounds and just trying to hit my PR and feel the burn.
Ooh.
You got like one
getting the gains.
Indeed, Swoldmort, you have impressive guns.
And Voskril.
Well, thank you.
I'm Voskril Bloodbuster, and I'm just here to help you folks get through with my healing herbalisms. Just here to have a good time.
And you're coming through pretty quiet, Rob. I don't know if you can move the mic any closer. Turn up the gain.
I can't. Okay, tell me how to turn up gain. I'll do that.
I don't know.
Gain?
I don't know.
Okay.
I turned it up on my end, but if
Swoldemort knows all about the gains.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're at the end of a windswept mountain valley, and there are a couple of caves ahead of you, which are the teeth. The caves go in betwixt the teeth, and somewhere on the other side of this cavern complex is an opening into the hidden valley. You also see a couple of arrow slits high on a stone wall here and here. You can't see through them. They're a little bit too high for you to see through them. No motion beyond them that you can see. And you guys generally can move around real time. Move your tokens. It'll only update when you drop them, so use your arrow keys or move in little small chunks so you don't miss anything as you're traveling. I'd highly recommend a leader for the group. Probably someone with a light source, and stay behind the leader. If you guys just kind of fall behind the leader, I'll let you regroup when combat starts. If you actively start going separate directions, well, that's on you guys.
Does anyone have a light source?
Anyone with light?
I do.
Oh,
So
I
if
have
you
a
also go over to the journal and click on in the journal, light. My journal will catch up. Okay, go to light and expand that. You'll see a torch dash d20. I'm going to drag one to the screen here. You want to put that on top of your character, then drag across it and your character, and you can move them both at the same time that way. So whoever has the torch, and if you want to light it, although be careful with your light sources, because as soon as you light it, time starts going. You'll want to move fast. You don't want the light to go out while you're in there before finding more light.
So point of clarification. We see these stairs kind of go up, but but it's lit for now, correct?
It's daylight outside, so you have enough light, shining in the cave to see it partway into the cave.
The anvil says, I don't know why, but I feel like we should go to the right. Just my gut feeling.
And directions on you guys now. You tell me what you're doing. Oh, and also let me give you one luck. Mr. Brindlenook, you get a luck. So that 3-leaf little icon there is a luck for you.
Where? What? I'm sorry. What? Where's the luck?
You get a luck. It's that 3-leaf icon I put on your token.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I say to the right sounds good. Let's follow our oddly tattooed friend.
I guess there's more than one way to go. I see. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Although I do not have the light. I do not know who has a light, but I will be right behind that person.
Oh, okay. So I got to grab that torch and put it on my guy, you said?
Yeah. And if you drag across your guy and the torch, you can move you both together.
All right. Drag. Why can't I do anything on this today? There we go. All right. Let's move. I don't want to light it yet, but when it gets dark, I'll do so.
The anvil to the... Who's the leader again? Who's your leader?
I
think it's Anvil.
Anvil. Okay, Anvil. The cave face, or the mountain face to the right, basically goes on forever. So you just have this cave here. Yeah, you got it. Natural steps going up. Cavern is dark, quiet.
He is using his 10-foot pole to kind of gently, just almost like a blind person would, kind of like moving it back and forth, very deftly in his hand.
Got it.
Checking for anything untoward. And
there are a couple crates and barrels to the left, as if provisions had been put out here, but they've been ransacked and gone through, and the barrels are empty, and the crate is empty of any stuff of value.
How inconsiderate!
I'm hearing bats. Are they normal bats? Can I look and see if they're like normal bats or if they're like vampire bats or something?
Nothing alive in here. I mean, nothing abnormal in here so far.
We're all dead already.
Follow Anvil. It's a very quiet cave.
Looks like to the left is maybe the other entrance, possibly. Okay.
See, I think this was all rumors. There's nothing nasty in here.
You're in a very expansive cavern. You can hear your voices echoing high above.
Where to, Sir Anvil?
Chattel is a theater kid, so he's resisting all the urge to sing in this echoey chamber right now.
Question, is my torch turned on right now?
Yeah.
I think it is.
The dwarf, yeah.
I'm seeing light.
Yeah. That icon is what is giving it off automatically. So if you were to stop moving that torch, it would stay on that.
Wherever that torch is, yep.
So I'm the only light source currently, right?
You're the only one with light. That's why you guys better hurry, because as soon as that burns out, you have no light.
Where are we going?
All right, so we're back where we started. Let's go ahead.
I highly recommend the character leading carry the light. Otherwise, he's waiting for the light bearer, and you don't want to go slow.
Northwest.
I'm going this way.
I think northwest, or you found a passage. That sounds good.
Hold on. Let's pause for a second. Who's leading? Tell me who's leading.
I guess I am, because I got the torch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you going, Boswell? Okay, now this direction, you're going to be able to go to about here, and then I'll have to teleport you, just because there's a passage going over the top of you. So go to move up to the edge there. It doesn't actually dead end. It continues, but I just have to move you to the other side. All right, so you're heading down to this narrow tunnel. Everyone pause for a second. I'll move you to the other side of the tunnel. You're all
astounding.
Yeah. Okay. And then there's some natural steps descending. Just some rocks here and there, some big boulders to the right. You hear drip of a large cavern and water. Various stalactites. It sounds like dripping water in just a giant cavern to your northeast.
Anything look loose?
No, and plenty of loose boulders and rocks and stuff. Yeah, all around.
All right. Which way does the water?
The sound is coming from the east. The sound of the water is coming from the east.
Towards the water or away from water?
Towards the water, perhaps.
All
Yes.
right, here we go.
All right, you can see, pause there, Vosgrel. Everyone can catch up with the Vosgrel, but these little dotted indications, that's water. You can hear it lapping a little bit against the edge of the stone, but not a lot of motion at all. You don't see it flowing particularly in a direction, but you see stalactites dripping water into it now and then.
From here, how deep does it look?
It looks like it could be about 15 to 20 feet deep. And as a matter of fact, roll for me a D100 / R space D100 A6. Okay, you can see something down there in the water. Let's see what it is. Looks like some copper pieces spilling out of a pouch down there at the bottom of the pool, about 10 feet off the shore.
Shadow goes for it.
Okay, Shadow. You gonna dive in the water? Or Chattel?
Chattel is diving in the water.
Okay.
Going for it.
Okay. Everyone take your spot where you want to be when Chattel's diving into the water.
I'll stay
Endel is
here.
getting towards the edge with his 10-foot pole just in case, so he can reach out and hand to help him back if he needs to.
You see movement just at the edge of your light. Something swimming, something big, maybe the size of a man. But you can see it's kind of got green, warty skin. And it looks like it's a gigantic frog. Everyone roll initiative. So your initiatives, when you click your token and click the IN button, it'll roll, but without any modifiers. So if you have any modifiers, we will add those manually. If any of that matter, we'll roll those manually.
Is the Dex modifier?
No modifiers in it at all. Yeah, and Dex does modify it. We'll add that manually if we need to.
So I got +1.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you can click the number and type in the change, and it'll do that for you. Only problem is if two of you do it at the same time, it won't, you'll just have to retry it.
Tom, did you want me to be treasurer again?
You want to be treasurer? Yeah, you can be treasurer.
I don't know if we need it. If we do.
You might. You might. Yeah, you might need it.
I have 8 open slots right now.
All right. So this guy's initiative should have been +2, which it was only.
And sorry, that was Cade.
There we go. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Everyone, type into chat how many open slots you have.
Okay.
And then treasurer, you can add 5 to that. And the first person to act to seeing that giant frog swimming toward you is Brindlenook. Brindlenook, the giant frog, is over here. You can see it moving.
Okay. Also, actually, I should have -3, right? Because this is dexterity based.
Oh, yes. So you should be 14. So you can click that 17, type of 14, and it'll adjust it.
Okay, I thought I had. I guess I messed it up somehow.
That's okay. Sometimes if two people do it at the same time, you can't. We'll have you go first, though, still, and we'll change it next round.
Okay. Oh, look at the froggy. Let's see. I will. Okay, it's sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I will say like be careful, man. There's a giant frog coming your way. And he'll hold his one dagger and go like, I'm not throwing this into the water.
Then Vosgrel, go ahead.
All right. Take the rope, Sonny. And I throw my rope. Like, hang on to one end and throw the rope at the guy in the water.
Okay.
Paddle.
The giant frog, the size of a man with warty skin, swims towards your friend in the water there and bites him. It'll be a +2 on this attack roll. An 11 to hit. Think that hits?
I think that hits.
Yeah. Doing giant frog doing D6 points of damage. D6. Chattel goes unconscious. The frog's trying to drag him away. He lets go of your rope, Brindle or Vosgrel, unfortunately. And the frog is like biting onto him and trying to drag him away, so he gets him to like about there. And the frog's done. And then, Chattel, you got one chance to survive this. You got 1 death save. It's a con save.
So, con save.
Yeah.
So I'll make a D20.
Correct. Oh my God, a 20. Chattel, he comes back to life in the mouth of a giant frog. What are you doing, Chattel?
Did the rope like follow him in the water?
It didn't follow him, no. It's floating right behind you, though, Chattel.
I grab the rope and try to move myself back to shore.
You can move back to shore at half speed for the 1 square of water, then full speed after that.
And then hit it. Ah!
Anything else, Chattel?
I thank you for the rope. That frog is dangerous.
Anvil, your turn.
Maybe stay out of the water.
As this has been happening, Anvil's took out his dagger and kind of ripped off a piece of his rope, and he's tying very tightly his rope to the end of his pole to kind of make like a makeshift halberd, and he's going to go try and stab. I don't know if that'll give me some reach, but he's going to try and go to about here and try to stab at that.
Yes, go to make an attack.
Frog.
That frog's arm class is 12.
Okay.
You hit. Damage.
Nice.
Be a D2 plus your strength modifier, and D2
Oh, D2. I'm sorry.
for improvised weapons.
Got it. So strength is 0, so just 1 damage.
Okay, 1 damage as you poke at the frog. Swoldmort.
I'm going to come over here. I'm not sure I want to jump in at this thing, so I'm going to start like banging my club on the ground to try and draw its attention.
After Swoldmort round is over, next person to go is going to be Vosgril.
I'll light the way. Maybe we should start heading away from this thing. I'll back up, and I'll say, what's his name? You, Songboy, you said you had clubs. Maybe give it to the strong boy over there, and I point to Swoldemort.
Oh, he gave me one already.
Oh, did he? Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was smacking on the ground.
Okay. Well, then, I have nothing to add. I will just stay here and ready to punch at it if it gets close to me.
Brindlenook.
Can I look around and see if I can find a rock to throw?
Yes, you can use it. Pick up rocks and throw them as an improvised weapon. 15-foot range.
Okay.
D2 plus strength damage.
All right. So I apologize. I don't use this a lot. So what do I?
So click
roll?
click your token, and then that. There would be a menu bar across the top. Click the D20 to roll to hit. You'll need to get closer too, because you're more than 15 feet away from them.
Okay. So I will move in a little. I will move along the shore here.
Yep.
And I will hit the D20.
All right. 10 is a miss, but if you have a positive,
no, my strength is -1.
Okay, so that's a miss. Anything else, Brindlenook? You can keep moving after attacks too.
If I have a little more movement, I'll move up here.
Yep. Okay, frog's turn. The frog, it lashes out with its tongue. A giant frog tongue shoots out, tries to wrap around Anvil. The frog tongue is... it automatically wraps around the Anvil, but you have DC 12 Dex saving throw to avoid being pulled into the water by the frog.
Okay, well, my Dex is 0, so here we go.
Anvil's pulled in. The frog pulls him close. Chettle, your turn.
Help.
I run down. Leave my angsty friend alone. I pick up a. No, I'm gonna move actually into the water and swing with my club.
Okay, hit.
So that's a 14
damage.
Damage is 4.
Nice.
And that would be -1 for my strength.
No modifier
3.
for strength.
Okay. All right. So just
that's only on the attack roll, and there's no negative modifiers on attack rolls, so you're good. Okay, that's it. Got him. After Chattel is Anvil.
Does that cause him to drop me?
No, he still got his tongue wrapped around you.
Okay, so I'm going to grab the dagger is still attached to the pole, but I'm going to grab the dagger handle, and hopefully that'll allow me to use it like a dagger, and I'm just going to try and stab this thing.
Okay, that's a hit damage.
All right, so that's a D4 now.
Yeah, dagger's D4. All right, and after you, Swoldmort.
Bros, frogs are an excellent source of protein, and I will come up and swing at it with the club.
That's a miss.
9.
After Swoldmort rounds
We'll
over.
do some push-ups.
Vosgril, your turn.
All right, I guess.
I should have warmed up first.
If I move like here, is that 15 feet to throw with a rock?
Correct.
Okay, there we go. All right, so I'll throw a rock at it, I guess.
All right.
D20.
Hit. D2 for damage plus strength modifier positive.
No.
I mean, no plus strength modifier, never. The plus was on the attack roll. 1 point of damage to the thing. Okay. And Vosgril, we're going to roll a continuation roll for your torch. So roll a d20 and get a 6 or higher.
Oh, no.
All right. The torch is still burning. And then that was Vosgril. Brindle, your turn.
I will again try the rock thing.
Hit.
Yep. Hit. So D2, you say?
D2, yep.
Okay.
1 point of damage. Boom, boom, boom.
Take
And
that, frog.
then the frog, defeated, retreats into the deep water.
Aha!
Out of sight. And we did the torch is good for now. You see now that this little confrontation happened, Swoldmort, I think it was Chettle. There is the copper coins down there. Looks like there's 10 copper coins you can take. There's also a giant blade that was sitting behind some boulders down there, which you see when you get to the copper. It's an ancient giant dagger, it looks like. It'd be a great sword for one of you all. Great swords do D10 damage and add your strength. Add +1 if your strength's positive.
Oh,
I feel like
excellent.
Swoldemort should get that.
Yeah,
I look at it and say, who wants this blade?
That's taller than me, so no thank you.
Do I have the highest strength?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. I had built this guy planning to be a wizard. Whoa. Think of the reps I could get in with that, and I will take it.
Could I have your club?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We should get moving. This torch won't last forever, folks.
Let's go.
Tom, was that 2 slots for that?
I think so, yeah.
So great sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
Keep up, Swoldemort.
We're going along the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just let me know if I need to stop, Tom. Oh no, it's getting really narrow here.
Yeah, it looks like a dead end this way. The water's lapping up against the cave wall. Unless you want to swim across.
Not me.
I would
Anvil
recommend
is-
not doing that.
Too many
Yeah.
big frogs in the water. Huh?
Anvil's checking the walls for secret doors,
Oh, what's this one?
anything untoward, traps.
I think we did a circle. Yep, we sure did. All right. Hope everyone's having fun. Let you catch up.
Let's head south.
Okay, go ahead and pause right there. Set up your march order there. As you're
I'm
coming,
on someone's space here, so I'm going to move. All
so
right.
let's get behind the leader. Leader's right there, and you guys can be whatever order you want behind the leader. And as you're coming back into the pool chamber, you see something dark up above, and it drops from the ceiling, spreads leathery wings out. You think maybe a bat at first, a giant bat from the looks of it, but then you see it's something else, something darker. Picture these things. Yeah, you've heard of these things. Dark mantles. Will consume light and attack. So this thing
Good gravy, man.
there.
Sorry.
And everyone roll initiative. You also see coming across the lake, just at the edge of your light, flying through the air, another one of these things. There's 2 of them actually approaching you. And the first person to react to that is going to be Anvil. So you see this thing basically making a beeline toward the torch and toward your buddy Vosgril. What do you want to do, Anvil?
I gotta
Anvil,
get in turn order. I guess my token wasn't clicked. For Vosgrill's on
So-
11.
Vosgril? You might have accidentally clicked your torch or something.
Yeah.
You rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Looks like you
So
rolled a
Anvil-
d20. So you want to do the initiative button next time. It's
Yeah.
IN and your speed. Okay, Anvil.
So Anvil points out, it's like there's another one coming from the water, and he kind of sidles up here, and he's going to rip the dagger off of the pole, and he's going to throw it at this dark mantle.
Nice.
So probably nothing.
10 is a miss.
Yep.
So the dagger
It's like-
clatters off of the rock wall there. You hear it land
Yep.
just behind the thing. Then the dark metal's
He
turn.
says, Save the light. And
The dark metal, as it's approaching, extinguishes all light. So your torch goes out.
Oh no.
Vosgril, what do you want to do? Everything's dark. You hear it fluttering around you, coming nearby. You can kind of probably attack it in the darkness with disadvantage. I don't know can you see your token at all?
Yeah.
You do
I
see your
do see the
token?
token.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can roll an attack roll if you want.
I mean, sure. At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, so it'll be
disadvantage.
-3. Ooh, that's a miss.
Okay. And then I will. How many feet do I move? 25. I'll go 25 feet down, and I say, "I'm going south."
And after you,
I don't
Chettle.
know if I hit a wall or anything.
You
That's where
don't?
I go.
No. You stumble on some steps that seem to be climbing.
Can I do like a perception or anything to see like if I could?
I'll tell you what you hear and see. No, but since you were attacking and running,
Yeah.
you don't
Okay.
hear anything specifically.
Shadow yells out, says, "I'm terrible with directions," and I'm going to move to where I think the dark mantle was.
Okay.
And try to make an attack.
Okay.
So it's about
let's do a
here.
perception check. So do a wisdom check. So you can zero in on its location. DC on this is 12. Is that a success?
Okay. So, wisdom. No, it is not a success.
Okay. So you don't get close enough to it. You swing wildly and miss it.
Okay. And then I'm going to continue to move to the south, like I heard.
3 more squares. The next one of these things comes zero in, and you hear something fluttering toward you from the east. And it tries to bite at you with advantage. Oh, it's a crit. That does 6 points of piercing and covers your head. To front. There we go. So you take 6. That puts you unconscious. And then back to Swoldmort. Swoldmort, you hear the fluttering sounds to the south. You hear your friends running to the south. What do you want to do?
When you say to the south, distantly, or like I feel like
30 feet away. 30 or so feet away.
All right.
I'm getting further.
I will move 30 feet in a straight line south and then swing my sword. Hold on. Did I even move there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And
you're trying to... Okay, and you missed my mouth. Then next comes Brindle Nook.
Do I hear a swing over my head?
Will you decapitate me?
Whole bunch of commotion to your south between 20 and 30 feet away from you, Brindle Nook.
Okay, I would like to move west until I find the cave wall.
Okay.
I don't
if
know.
If you click your token and hit arrows, you can just go to the...
Right, no, but I don't know how far I can go and, still be...
It'll stop you from moving as soon as you hit it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so...
So if you hit an arrow and you don't move, that means you're on the wall. And you count that as one square movement.
Once I hit the wall, I will start going south.
And that'd be 2 squares, 3 squares.
3.
And pause there, because you bump into something leathery and black there.
I stab it.
All right, go for it. D20 roll.
Yep. Top here. Okay.
All right. 8's a miss.
Yep.
But you guys can announce what your actual total roll is, modified for dexterity.
Okay.
But I imagine your dexterity is not great, so it's still an 8.
No, and it's strength for a dagger, right? I mean,
it can be either one.
It can be strength.
It can be either one, yeah.
Yeah, my strength is less worse than my dex.
Anvil. Whole bunch of commotion to your south. Anvil between 20 and 30 feet away. People running that direction. No one nearby you.
Yeah, Anvil is, he's going to use his 10-foot pole. He's going to reach out. He's kind of swinging it back and forth, like reaching to the right to feel the wall, the kind of thing. And then he's going to immediately kind of swing it left just to kind of make sure he's not hitting anybody and making sure he's not going to trip or fall. So he wants to stay about 10 feet. Like he's going to feel the western wall with this pole and go south.
Okay.
And he's swinging around to look for the dark mantle to hit.
Go southwest 1 square, assuming you're staying within 10 feet from the wall, and pause there.
Yep.
You hit something leathery and dark there. You can swing at it if you like.
Yeah, and so he's going to go with the club and whack at it.
Missing. And then the dark mantle's turn. Oh, the one that was by Brindle Nook and Anvil, going after 1 through 2. It's Brindle Nook. Going after Brindle Nook with a bite. That's a hit. 1 point of damage to Brindle Nook. Brindle Nook, you're fighting it off. Get it off me.
Okay.
Move you to the back. Move it to the side. There we go. Okay, so Anvil, you can hear the commotion. You're northwest. Brindle Nook fighting against this dark mantle. Dark mantle's done. Vosgril, your turn. Vosgril, you hear to your northeast. You hear the leathery sounds of a dark mantle and chewing-like sounds as if it's on one of your friends.
Okay. To the northeast.
To the northeast.
Can I Okay. All right. 1. 2.
Now it's to your east, and you can. It's a right 1 square to your east from there.
Okay.
So you can't move into its square. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. So
you can move away from it.
I guess muck it with the rock.
Oh, it's going to throw a rock at it. Okay. Fire away.
Yeah.
Wow. You connect. Damage. Nice hit too. Solid smack. You're a smack of that thing hitting the dark mantle. And then what?
Can I relight my torch, or is it?
It'd be an action and a check since you have no tinderboxes. So that's it. You chattel. You're dying. Death saving throw.
I think this would be a good time to use my luck.
You're going to use it after your roll. So let's roll and see what you get.
Okay.
There you go. So it's a 15. What's your con modifier?
0.
0. Okay. So that makes you where you're stable. You're at 0 hit points out of 1. So that means you're dazed currently. But you're conscious again.
I will, with my consciousness, do I get to act right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at that creature, that beastie.
Yeah, it's
that
actually
attacked me.
like all over your head, as far as you can tell. It's like you wrapped a plastic bag around your head.
This reminds me of prom. And I
Holy cow! Yeah.
take that.
Roll D2 for damage as you rip and tear at this thing.
Doesn't he have
You
a
rip
club?
it off and just it's limp in your hands. What do you do with it?
I throw it to the ground and
All right.
smack it.
With a satisfying thud and squelch, it hits the ground. Chettle, you already have inspiration, but I can give someone adjacent to you. Boswell, you heard that. You just imagine in your head how awesome it must have been because you can't see it. And you gain an inspiration. And next
Good
to
job.
go after Chettle, that one's gone.
And Chattel's moving to the wall, attempting to.
Okay. You get up a couple natural steps. You stumble. You reach out to stop yourself from falling. You feel the dwarf there in front of you, whose back is already against the wall. And then Smoldmort. Smoldmort, you hear commotion. You're northwest, about 10 feet away, and you step through an ally, step to the side. Now it's due north of you now. The commotion.
Like further north or
Just straight,
Like-
1 square north. No, 1 square north of you.
okay. So don't move. Okay. I'll yell duck just in case there's anyone near me, and I will swing with my sword.
All right. You have disadvantage to the darkness. So that's 10 plus 1, so 11?
Yeah.
Okay, 11 would miss unless you use a luck.
I'm absolutely going to use my luck.
All right, you
Be
smack
crazy.
it. How much damage you do?
10
Holy
damage.
mackerel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut that thing down. No problem. Bosco, you can drag another torch out on your guy.
I only had the one torch. Can I relight it or no? Or is
Yeah, it went out,
Okay.
but it's not used up yet. So, yeah.
Are we all here still?
Kind of.
Like, we're fine. Oh, look at your neck. Kind of like.
Yeah, Chattel's had most of his face like gnawed on. Does not look good right now.
And
Get out of
Vosgril,
this.
you're trying to light up that torch. You get it flickering for a little bit, but now make a continuation roll. D20, you got to roll 6 or higher, or else the torch is burned out. Not burned out yet. Yeah, it had a little bit of life left in it.
All right, let's move fast, people.
Can we? Anvil goes up to Chattel. Is there anything that we can do to, I don't know, like stabilize or do anything? I mean, we don't have any healing
He's stable.
potions.
He's stable, so he's safe.
he is stable.
And yeah, and basically, you get to roll a death save every single round, Chattel, and you're eventually going to get
okay.
a nat 20, so you can raise your back up to 1 hit point.
Can I
So
do anything with like my medicine skill to like help?
You can
him?
stabilize him with that, but he's already stable. So
Okay. So
Okay.
there's nothing you can do.
Okay. So I basically just give myself a 1.
yep,
Back
you're
to
back
1.
up to 1.
Okay. I'm feeling fit and fine again, I say as my face is torn off.
Vosgril ties the rope around his stomach, and he like puts it behind him, and he says, "Everyone, grab on so we don't lose each other again."
This
Yeah,
is a
I'm
good
doing
idea.
that.
It's a 50-foot rope, so it's long enough for everyone to hold on to.
Yeah.
Do we south? Continue south or east or west? Sorry.
I suspect west will bring us back out to the valley, so I
Yes.
Yeah.
South.
It is.
Well, sorry, guys. I'm allergic to my own greatness.
Okay, pause there, Vosgril. Everyone take up your march order by Vosgril.
Did you say?
Pause there, Vosgril.
Oh.
Everyone can put their guys in march order. Once you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative.
Yes.
2 more of those dark leathery things detach themselves from above you.
No.
God damn it.
And the first of them comes flying toward the light. As it gets close, it puts it out,
No!
plunging you all into darkness. Smoldmort. Before it plunged you all into darkness, you saw it to your northeast. You saw another one
Yeah.
to the east up on the cave wall. What do you want to do?
I will yell out, "There's 2 of them," and I'm going to try and move towards it. Feel like I briefly saw it before the light went out. Is that close?
Maybe.
Do I feel-
You can
feel
take
it's
you can take a
leathery?
guess, or you can make a wisdom check. DC 12. See if you can zero in on its exact
Good
square.
one for me. No.
Okay, not quite. You can guess the
All right.
square.
I'm absolutely going to swing at that square.
Northeast of you. Okay, swing away.
Two.
That's a miss. After Smoldmort, Brindlenook, you hear Swoldmort to your northeast. You hear general fluttering sounds of the dark metals to the northeast and to the east.
Okay. I will take my dagger and stab out eastward.
Okay, make a wisdom check. See if you can zero in on the exact location. DC 12.
Okay. DC 12. Okay. Oh, right. On
Wisdom
D20.
check. Ooh, yeah. So you take one step to the east, and then it's from there the square northeast of you.
Okay, so I stab to the northeast.
Oh, critical hit.
Nice.
Roll your damage, and you'll
Nice.
double it.
Nice.
Okay.
Beautiful.
D4.
8.
So
Oh, yeah.
8.
You impale that thing on your dagger. Nice job, Brindlenook. Smoldmort, you would take inspiration from that. You have a luck token
Hooray.
now. And next to go is the Dark Mantle. The other Dark Mantle comes flying down in the darkness. Anvil, you feel it try to snuff out your life force with a bite over your head. That's an 8, 9, 10, 11 because you're in darkness. So does 11 hit? It will hit Anvil, I
It
think.
does. Yep.
You take 2 points of piercing, Anvil. Guys, you hear Anvil struggling against one of these things. Anvil's still standing. After that thing, your turn, Anvil.
Anvil says, I found you. And he takes his club and just whacks at it as hard as he can.
Hit 3 points of bludgeoning damage. The thing's still fluttering there, but badly wounded now. Vosquil, you can hear that thing just to your northeast, 1 square northeast of you.
It's like directly beside me, or no, right up here, right?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll just pick up a rock, smuck it. Try
Okay.
and hit it.
Go for it.
All right. Ah! Eh.
8's a miss.
Yeah.
Chattel.
Ouch, that hurt.
Shadow moves towards the sound, so comes down, and then I'm going to see if I can do a wisdom perception on it.
Okay, so you're not exactly sure where it's at from your starting point there. Yeah.
And then, so I'm going to attack this square just adjacent to me. I don't know how to make the click. How do I?
Just tell me a direction.
To the south and east.
Southeast. Okay,
Or
go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll D20. What's that total? You could add your positive
Oh, it's just a 10.
10 total. Okay, that's a 7 in the darkness. That's a miss. And that would not have a chance with luck either. After Chattel's turn, that runs over Swoldmort, your turn. Swoldmort, you hear generally to the south of you, not exactly sure where.
Okay. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, and then I'm going to try and work my ear muscles to see if I can discern where it is.
DC 12
No. I feel like it's probably not wise just to swing blindly right now.
with a great sword.
What's the worst that could happen?
Do not tempt me, sir. I'm just going to try and get my pump on and set myself up for the next round.
Brindlenook.
Okay.
Brindlenook, you hear it due south of you.
Oh, like directly south of me?
Yep.
Then I'll go straight to attacking it.
All right, go for it.
All right. No.
And then Dark Mantel's turn. Dark Mantle might not stick around to see if it's super hungry. Not super hungry. It retreats back into the dark ceiling of the cave somewhere you don't see. And you're out of gun.
Flapping off.
It could be 2 feet away and we wouldn't see it. So
All right, I'll try and relight that torch.
Okay. You're good. You get it relit. Torch. Boom. Drag that onto your guy.
There it is.
That was a
You
good idea with the rope.
see a
We
Dark
should-
Mantle corpse lying there on the ground by you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Are
yeah.
Dark Mantle?
it's actually
useful
still stuck
for
on my
anything?
dagger. So I'm cleaning it off now.
Are Dark Mantles useful for anything? Like, can we turn it into anything?
You don't think so, no. So you see to your south an escarpment, climbing up to a cavern that direction. You see a statue there, and the statue is of a humanoid form. You can't make out its features from down here, though.
Can we climb up, or do we have to roll anything to get up there?
You don't have to roll anything now. You'd have to climb. It's difficult, but you can get up there without a check.
Anvil
Yes.
takes his pole and is like kind of touching the statue, kind of checking it out.
The statue is of a deity. When you get close, you can tell It is of it's of the dark god Zadrak, an evil god, tyranny.
Ew.
Hmm,
Our torch
interesting.
won't last forever.
Let's move on.
Well, actually, see if there's any levers or anything on that thing.
Also,
I'll inspect it.
You don't find
Rob, at some
anything. No secret
some
compartments, no levers, no anything around about it.
It's just
Rob,
an
at some
ugly
point-
statue.
at some point you got disconnected from your torch. It's still on the cliff.
Oh, my cliff.
Oh,
My torch.
And Tom, I think I was talking on mute or something, but could I have grabbed my dagger on the way down before
Yeah.
we interacted with that?
Yeah, you
Okay.
could have.
Dagger
Yeah.
Stop moving around. The torch keeps like jumping. All right. There. I should have it now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, that looks like a dead end. Could I see if there's any like
Yeah.
passageways through here?
Yeah. You find
Testing
a
everything.
secret door here.
Ooh.
Oh,
ooh.
Turn it
Now
into a
we're
real
getting
door
some-
for you.
I open it.
Little narrow passage, and then another secret door on the far side, but I made it so you could see it.
Using my pole to test everything else
Yeah.
for traps.
No traps in there. Natural cavern
We are
again,
fortuitous.
descending pretty steeply.
All right. I'll take my time
Careful.
holding onto the rope so I don't fall.
Yes. On
Follow me,
rope.
people. It's still dark here. We're still in a cave.
You are still in the cave. Yep.
Can't, hold on. Map's weird. Zoom out,
It
I
is.
think.
Looking for any other secret doors using my pole. So,
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. We moved maps.
No secret doors.
Just 1 second. I'm lost.
shall we continue down these stairs?
Yeah, I'm just lost on the map here.
I'll
Make it
ping you.
loaded weird.
There you are.
Okay.
There we are. All right. I gotta grab my torch again. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on to me, people. Don't let me fall. My old legs aren't what they used to be.
Stairs descend, descend, descend. Deposit you into a natural cavern going east and west.
Which way,
If anyone
people?
gets,
If anyone gets what?
I begin to hum a song that I learned at theater camp that helps me when I get anxious.
Ah. Is there? We're going east. I made
Yeah.
a decision.
Good decision. Anvil looks at Chattel and kind of gives him the finger over his lips, like, shh, quiet. We don't want to disturb any more of those.
Can't move all. of a sudden.
Flying
Oh, I'm
things.
stuck on the wall. It's like, why can't I move? I was stuck on a wall. That happens from time to time.
Checking
There
for
we
secret
go.
doors and traps.
Yep. I'll let you know if you find any.
Oh, we got some stairs, I think.
Yep. Some natural stairs going up.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Cross
we've come to a
passages.
junction. Keep going north, or do we want to go east or west?
I'll follow you, good dwarf.
All right, north it is.
Do we get a sense of any kind of like breeze or any other kind of smells or anything from either?
Yeah,
any of
yeah.
those
There's
directions?
always kind of a constant breeze from east to west. Pretty universally, it hasn't changed much at all. No smells,
Oh,
no
just a dead
sounds there.
I look for anything here,
Oh.
secrets or anything.
Nothing
Yeah.
there. Just natural cavern, unused, unexplored.
Then we go east. Oh, follow along, people.
Yeah,
The rope is getting tight.
There's a little
East.
anomaly in the cave wall. That's just where the map split. So there's really nothing there. You'll see.
This thing.
Now the wind's kind of picking up, and your torch is kind of fluttering a little bit more, and you can see light in a big cavern up ahead. Seems like the wind is coming from those cave mouths there. Zoom out far enough, you can see it.
I pick up the pace and start moving towards the light.
Looks like you dropped your torch too.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of got stuck. Hold on. I'm gonna actually, seeing the light, I'm gonna douse the torch for now.
Okay,
I don't know if you want to turn that off or if I can turn it off.
I'll do it.
Ah,
So yeah, it's really windy here, coming from those openings to the north. And pause there, Anvil. This
Are we
is an
still attached on the
overlook.
rope, or did you guys all let go because it's all light?
It's a cold, cold tunnel. A chill wind is coming down the mountain. You look out over a ravine, and unfortunately, this isn't a ravine in the Lost Valley, but it's a ravine from the other side, going up the mountains. So you're still on the wrong side of the mountain, looking out into this ravine. There's a ledge that kind of weaves along the edge of the cliff face there. Some other cave mouths you can see. The ledge goes like around the corner further than you can see to the east, but it gets very narrow. By the time you get past, well, you can't really see where it gets narrow yet, but that's what you see. A big giant valley below you, and not the valley you're looking for yet.
We want
Look
to
into
try
the
and go
east, you
around.
can see that
Yeah.
the valley goes up to, it basically ends a short distance to the east, so you're nearing the crest of the mountains.
So we want to continue east.
Correct. Yeah, east is which direction you think will get past the mountain. And let's just see if there's any wandering
Let's
monsters
continue
here.
on.
No wandering monsters.
I'm gonna like quickly look around this area, see if I could find any like packs, torches, wood.
Okay, over to the west here, with a quick look around, you find a remnant of maybe an old campsite.
Okay.
You might need a... Is there enough light for you guys to see that? Let me see.
Not really, no. So I will have to light.
Pretty
the
dark
torch
over there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you have to light a torch to see what the details of it are.
Okay, so I'll
So
light
you
my
wanna do
torch
that?
again? Yep. Hopefully it lights.
Do you want to light the torch?
Yep.
Okay.
Do I have it?
I'll put it out there for you. There you go. So shielded around in this little campsite nook, there's some boulders that look like they were used as chairs. There's an old fire that's burned out. Looks like there was maybe a skirmish here too, and whoever was here left in a hurry, and they left behind an interesting looking chunk of magma. It appears to be semi-carved, semi-shaped into a demonic idol, but probably of some value, maybe worth about 25 gold pieces. And the craftsmanship of it and the demon it depicts, you would say maybe related to elves or dark elves.
I
Ooh.
can't grab
Giggity.
that torch for some reason.
Chattel wants to pick up that idol.
Okay.
And keep it as treasure.
You got it.
Hey Tom, I can't pick up that torch this time.
Huh.
Are there
Oh,
any pieces of wood
I
that
grabbed the
we
wrong
could grab?
torch.
Is it
I got the wrong torch. There we go. That one should work for you. But I assume you put it back out before you go across the blustering
Yeah,
wind.
so there was no wood or anything there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
can we grab, isn't it just like
It's
usable as
just-
a torch?
It's just charcoal. It's like the fire had burned down to nothing.
Oh, okay, so there's
Okay.
nothing usable
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. You can put it back out while you cross the dangerous zone?
Head
Are you-
east.
Or are you going to try and
Yes.
traverse it with the light on?
No, I'll leave it off for now.
Leave it off? Okay.
Plus, it attracts those beasties. Are we all untied now?
Well,
I think we're
I
still.
don't think we were tied. I think we were just holding it, right?
Well, yeah, I know. You guys all like let go of it.
Or I mean, I thought we kind of wrapped it around our waist, but however you guys want to do it.
Well, I have it around my waist, but I think the rest of
So
you can hang
Vosgril,
on.
from this vantage point, you see the mountain valley climbing toward the ridgeline to the east. There is a narrow ledge that you could traverse toward the east along the edge of the cliff. You don't know if there's any other caves into the cliff. You can't tell from here. But the narrow ledge traverses along the edge. It would be...
Does anyone have any spikes?
You think it'd be a
No.
DC 10 dex check to safely walk along it
Okay.
without falling?
I am way too much of a klutz for that.
Either this or through the mountain again.
Yep.
As much as
Should we go ahead.
I said, as much as I hate to say it, perhaps we would be better off going through the mountain than risking our lives on that precipice. But
Yes,
I'll do
We
it.
do not know what is in the mountain. You know, we already got chewed on a little bit.
He looks at you with no face. I am aware.
If
anyone
one of
else
us makes
have
it across holding the rope, could we use that to aid somebody else?
Yeah, you have the rope for sure to
Yeah.
be safe.
Yeah. Let's tie it around our waist and kind of like connect up to each other.
So why don't
How far is
we?
it to get across?
The,
How far is it to get across?
There's no getting across. You're looking out over a big valley, and you're at the edge of a cliff, and there's a narrow ledge that runs along the edge of the cliff to the east.
Mhm.
And there might be more caves that way. You don't know. But there's definitely a narrow ledge you could move that direction on.
So why don't we tie the rope around one of the smaller characters? The rest of us hold it, and that small character tries walking that way to see if we can.
I'll go.
Good idea.
Hold on to me, Swoldemort.
Angel's
Alright.
got it too.
Yeah, kind of like wrap the rope around my arms a bit and kind of anchor myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Am I there now?
So Vosgil, you're tiptoeing along. The party's holding the rope for you and letting the rope out. So you can go as far as 50 feet. Well,
Yeah.
let's say 40 feet. And see what you see. So go ahead.
Do I have to roll?
Well, if you do slip, you have the rope to hold you, so you're okay.
Tell me when I'm at 40.
Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right there gets you to the edge of the rope, and you can see there is an opening, but it's another 10 feet away.
It opens up here, but it's another 10 feet.
Can we
Is there
follow
any-
him? Can we keep
Let's
going?
risk
Can we
it.
Well-
I
I think we
could
have
go
enough
back.
room for
Right
this.
now, you can. Right now you're safe because you guys are all holding the rope. So if he slipped and fell, you'd keep them from dying.
Is it
Yeah,
open?
really.
Is it like open here? Like what I'm seeing is like
Yeah,
a wide
there's like a
slope?
cliff
Okay.
edge all along.
And
This-
is this like a stalagmite here?
no, it's just a little boulder there.
Okay. So there's nothing to tie it to. So I'll hold this end,
Okay.
and I'll say, if someone else wants to bring the rope, I think
I
we
also
can-
have a rope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We can just tie the rope together.
You got 2
Oh,
ropes.
hold on. Sweet. Okay,
right.
so I'll come back.
You can all
Oh,
make it
actually, I don't
safely
have to come
then.
back.
Okay.
I'll move you all to the other side over there.
Teamwork.
2 ropes. We'll let
I'm
you
glad we had another
safely
rope.
get across.
So
Yeah.
I was just going to tell Rob that, keep going. There's enough rope, and I was just going to let go. I'm really glad we had 2 ropes, so I didn't have to do that.
Well, I'm smart
So
enough to know
this
that.
this line right here is like the where the ledge keeps going along the edge, but then there's a cave mouth going in, and the cave descends down. And when you get to about Bosgrill, let's get you back to here. When you get to there, you can see something. Everybody else get your march order behind Vosgrill, wherever you want to be. Then Vosgrill, you hear something big, kind of moving around in a little niche to the west, and then you see a gigantic head, twice the size, 3 times the size of a human head, kind of peek around the corner. It's got a big sloped forehead,
Can I jump
and
behind Swoldemort?
it looks like a giant.
Yeah, I jump behind.
And this
Voldemort.
giant, he cries out, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, we're just passing through. We have a shiny rock to give you. I go
Yeah.
to Shadow and I say,
Give him the rock.
All right. He doesn't seem to understand anything you're saying. And then he says some other things to you besides, "What are you doing here?" And you could tell it was really
A
poor
little bit of
common.
common he knew.
Yeah, really poor common. The language he's speaking now is giant. Does anyone speak giant?
Speak Dwarvish. That's it.
Yep. Gnome. Gnomish. That's it.
Okay. He says some stuff. Seems to be getting a little frustrated.
Is Sylvan related to giant?
No. Stands up to his full
No.
height. You can see he's about 15 feet tall almost. And has a gigantic club. You can
That'll
see
throw
a
that thing at
dead
him.
mountain goat in the alcove there. And roll initiative, guys. He's not moving fast, but you guys might want to start moving fast, so roll initiative. All right. And then his initiative.
Maybe he's friendly.
It's a 4.
Handle
All right.
mutters to these
Swoldemort.
guys. He says, yeah.
Make a wisdom check.
All right. That's a
Advantage
good
if you have insight. Okay. You don't get a good read on this guy. Looks like he's pretty beefy, burly, not too smart. Saying stuff to you in giant that you don't understand. Starting to walk your direction. What do you want to do?
I will step over here and try and placate him in the universal sign language of like, whoa, whoa, like both hands up. Whoa, slow down, big guy.
All right. Make a charisma check. DC 12.
Hooray. 13.
All right. He kind of is looking at you quizzically. And
14.
Shadow will go ahead.
Chattel also will take out the idol that I picked up, and I will move towards the giant and kind of kneel down and place the idol before me and say, "Ball, wheat, grana, wheat, ninny bong," and the universal sign of friendship.
The giant looks down at that thing and he picks it up and he looks at it. He says something in giantish. The word catches in your mind. You might be able to translate it later, maybe, if you find someone who speaks giantish. He seems very vehemently angry looking at this thing and the word that he said. Then he stuffs it into a giant sack that he's got at his belt, and who knows what's in that sack. You can smell there's the smell of his body odor is just overwhelming. And he makes a gesture, like pointing to the cave, like you can pass. And the cave that he points to and gestures toward is this direction down here.
And I turn to the group and say, "I think he's going to let us live and go past."
You can keep moving up to the end of your movement. Chattel and Vosquil, you can go.
Can I just see what this hole is? Is that going anywhere?
You cannot tell what's past it. It's just dark that direction. And it is a very narrow gap. You think you could squeeze through it, though?
Can I
You're
double
certain
move?
the giant could not squeeze through it.
Can I double move?
Yeah. Yep, double move.
So I'll move another 25 then.
Anvil, you can move while he's doing that. Giant is just watching you guys. Brindlenook, you can move. Or do
Oscar, do we want to try and sneak through there?
If he
Or do we
comes
want to go
towards
through the main
us,
cave?
I think the main cave is fine.
Okay, let's go through the main cave.
Swoldmort, you can go. Chattel, you can go. And you guys are out of combat. The giant goes back to his niche with his newly found treasure.
Yeah.
And you'll need to light a torch here, won't you?
So far, it's okay. When it starts getting darker, I will.
Looks like we have some more water here.
You can hear water, this time running water. An underground river ahead of you. Nice, cool, fresh source of water.
Take a quick drink.
Yeah, Angel's washing off
Okay.
the dark mantle goo off of him.
I put a torch out there for you,
Yeah.
Osgrill, if you want it. If you want to relight your torch.
I'm guessing it's getting dark now.
Yeah, let's continue
I
on.
let out the rope again.
Okay, the little river that's flowing is flowing from the west to the east. And then you see a door. Yeah, strange. A door here.
Use my 10-foot pole to kind of check it for traps.
No
Usually-
traps.
Swoldemort, you
Looks
might want
good.
to catch up.
Yeah.
Now's not the time for push-ups, man.
Another door.
Another door to the north.
Poke it again.
Checking it, poking the door.
No traps. Oh, but pause. Oh, I'm going to shut it for you here. There's light coming from underneath that door.
Can I listen under to hear see if I hear anything?
Yeah, you hear the sounds of humans talking. You can't make out
What
what
should
they're
we-
saying, though.
Okay.
I say, there's people behind this door.
Perhaps they're friendly.
Perhaps
I think we should avoid this. We should keep going down the hall.
But
I
they
don't know
have
why. I think we should avoid this. It's just a feeling.
we have like half a torch, and there's a light source in there. Maybe we could buy one.
With what?
We
right.
found
I-
some copper.
I said, I do like quietly a show of hands. Raise your hand if you want to talk to the people. So who raises their hand?
Chattel raises his hand.
Yeah, so does Swoldmort.
The other two?
Fine.
All right.
Raise my hand.
All right.
Shadow says-
take up where you want to stand when you open the door, and then
I knock the door. I knock on the door.
knock on the door. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Chattel takes a moment to straighten his tunic and try to make himself presentable.
You hear a voice in common. Who goes there?
Just some weary travelers looking for some light. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Chattel.
Yeah, what he said.
The door opens. You see a chamber. You see three humans dressed in leathers, wielding clubs, carrying shields. There's behind them an elf who is dressed as a mage or a sorcerer of some sort. And he says, "What is it that you want?"
Could we perhaps secure provisions, a torch, and then we'll continue on our way?
Maybe some healing as well. We are hurt. We've been chewed on.
We have no healing and we have no provisions for you.
Can we do anything for you?
We could trade a few things if you can find our wand. It was taken, stolen by something. Or,
What does your wand look like?
and they talk amongst themselves a little bit. You overhear them say a word. They speak in common, and they say something about drow. And then the leader says, "There is one you can bring to us, and we would give you reward for it. There is a cave to the west, along the river. But you can't get to it along the river unless you're willing to swim real strong. But you can take caverns around to the north and then back down, find down by the river a cave in which a enemy of ours hides. This thing has dark skin and white hair, and there are webs all about its hiding spot. And the wand that they ask you to look for is, they say it's made out of bone, and it's got black cord wrapped around it. And about as this conversation is going, you see a blurry-eyed individual come walking around the corner. So they got more, looks like, in the back there. The light that's shining from this room is probably coming from a lantern. It's pretty bright light around the corner.
I say,
Could we borrow your lantern in this quest?
No, you cannot borrow our lantern.
Do you have any torches?
We have no spare torches.
Well, then we appreciate the chance to parley, and I think we'll be off.
Very well. And he shuts the door. And roll a continuation roll, Virgil, for your torch. 6 or higher on a d20.
eh,
Look at that. This torch will last you the whole adventure.
hopefully. All right, those people suck. Moving on. I don't care about their drow if they can't handle it. I doubt we
Do we
could.
want to help them?
No. I don't.
Well,
You're missing someone.
the Anvil his god is Vasilia, who is the deity of treachery and seduction, and she often takes the form of a giant spider, and so I may be able to talk to this dark one that they speak of. I think that we could go and parlay. I think we could either get some help against those people or convince them to give us this wand. What do you think?
They don't have the wand. They want you to find the wand.
Yeah, the ones
Right,
elsewhere,
I know, I
they
think-
want us to bring the elf to them.
Yeah. I think I could get this, maybe convince this elf, or we could get the elf to go against them.
I'm not a particularly strong swimmer, and he said you have to swim across a river.
Neither am I.
Neither am I, and I was a sailor at one time.
Well,
This is why I'm not a sailor anymore.
I guess the only way to do this is raise hands, or follow the elf. And everyone. So who wants to raise their hand for following the elf?
How do you raise your hand?
Just to say I raise my hand, or type it.
It looks like they're typing things.
Yeah, you could type yes for elf, in for not elf. Or definitely not in your case. Looks like we're 1 versus 2. One more vote. Looks
All
like
right.
not following the elf.
Moving on.
A giant hallway here. And this hallway's got kind of the floor to the east has been collapsed. You can hear a river to the east in the dark, or to the south. You hear a river to the south in the darkness, where the hall's kind of collapsed into the stream there. There's stairs heading up to the north. They're pretty steep, so you can't see what's beyond them. There's some tapestries here.
Okay. Does anyone? Can I see one of your clubs? One of you guys.
Anvil hands your club. Who's asking? Oh yeah.
Whoever. I just need a club. I'm gonna wrap a tapestry around it and make a torch.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. There's enough tapestry here to make a torch. No problem.
Can I do like all the clubs?
You could.
If anyone wants it. I don't know. It's up to you guys. But if you want to get another torch in here, we could save them too. We don't have to light them right away.
Virgil, that's a good thing for a luck token, and you've already got one.
Yeah.
So the closest person to you got humans there, so you guys can have 2 luck tokens. So 2 to Soulmort.
Yes. Can I use them both on the same roll? Okay. I assumed.
All right,
I just wanted to
So
clarify.
anyway,
we have 2
anyone
more
with
torches
I
now?
made you a makeshift torch. So if we run out, you might be able to light yours.
All right. Yeah. So you're gonna make 1 or 2 torches. 2, I think I heard.
Yeah, I think we have
Yeah,
2
two.
clubs. In the
2
party.
torches. Okay. 2 backup torches.
We want
So
to
here
go
you
up
can see the
stairs.
halls falling away into the river. You can hear the gurgling sounds of the river. Make a wisdom check for me, please.
Sure.
Um,
So I get +3, so 11.
11, Vosgril. Okay.
Was that for everybody, Tom, or just?
No, just Vosgril. Yeah, just Vosgril.
Okay.
Vosgril, with luck, you might hear something. You want to spend
Okay,
luck?
I'll use it. Yep.
Okay, burn your luck there. And you hear some, you would say,
How do I use my luck? Or?
you click your token,
Yep.
click the circle
Oh,
underneath
the little
it,
bell?
and then click the inspired button, the 3-leaf icon. It'll go away.
I don't. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, gotcha. All right.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, you hear some chattering coming from the stairway. Well, you can't see it's the stairway yet, but coming from the direction to the east of you guys. You hear some chattering. Sounds like small voices, but infernal language coming from that direction.
Demons ahead.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Oh. Anvil says, "You married a demon?"
It was bad decisions all around.
Yes. He kind of like gives him some side eye.
So, do we want to cut our way through, or do we want to avoid them? And I point to Swoldemort because I ain't doing no cutting.
I crack my neck and say, "Fortune favors the bold."
Right.
Let's.
Lead the way. I will follow.
The sound is coming from the southern staircase.
Anvil
what's this?
checks out this statue.
That is a statue to Kot, the god of magic. No compartments or anything like that.
That's my god. I will say a quick prayer.
Okay, done.
What is this thing up here?
Is that like an altar?
or
No, just some rocks and rubble.
rocks? Okay, guess we're heading
Great.
down the stairs.
All right. Put you guys at the bottom of the stairs, whoever's in the lead, and then march order behind them. What
Voldemort is in the lead.
At the top of the
Just
stairs or bottom of the stairs?
was that?
Bottom.
Bottom.
Okay. Once you're happy, we're standing. Roll initiative.
Good job.
When you get to the bottom of the stairs, Swoldemort, you can see into the chamber better. There's some hellish red glow. You see a little demonic creature in the chamber, a small red devil with wings and scorpion tail. And the chamber itself has columns in it, 4 of them. You only see a couple of them from your viewpoint, but there's columns in it. And the column has gilded script writing all around it. Looks magical, Swoldemort. You've seen things like that in your studies. Right now, burning effigies into one of those pillars is one of these little demon devil creatures. You see the glow of another one to the south that you can't see it. And they see you coming, and so you guys rolled initiative. Let me roll for them. Okay, so your first act.
I don't have the light source, so I can't really go down a whole lot further.
We could see ahead anyway.
You see one to your right, Solmort.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna just go in straight for the attack.
All right. Armor class is 13. Ooh, missing wildly. You can see, Swoldemort, that wrapped around the pillars are magical incantations for 2 spells. Light and Augury.
Ooh.
Like you could cast a spell from the column. Light and Augury.
That's cool.
Seems to be the same about every column. And Swoldemort, you're done. After you is the first of the imps. The one all the way across the chamber. It comes flying toward you, and you guys now on the stairs can see it diving towards Swoldemort, but that was a double move for it. Anvil, your turn.
Anvil's going to rush up and try to swipe at that with his dagger.
All right.
Swat it down. Can I use
Armor
my
class is
left token?
13.
Oh, I guess no. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. After Anvil, Vosgrel.
Okay. I'm gonna douse my torch since we could see, and I'll go there and chuck a rock at it.
All right. Do you want me to take your torch away? Well, leave it on the ground. You can't really douse it without an action, so you can drop it or carry it, your choice.
All right. I'll keep carrying it. For
Okay.
now.
That's a hit without rock. Damage?
All right. D2. I'm getting better.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vosgrel. That might not be a hit. It's got cover from Anvil. That makes that a
That's
12.
+1.
You're +1?
Yeah.
That's it then. All right, 2 points damage to the thing.
Oh, unless it's strength. Is it strength or dex to throw the rock?
So the rock, it is a thrown, so it's strength.
Okay. So
Or dex, it's range, so you can use dex too.
Okay. So yeah, +1 with dex.
All right. After Vosgrel comes another imp. All right. You see far away, Anvil and Swoldemort, a statue of Kot. And around that statue is another one of these little infernal demon things. It leaves the statue and flies across a river to there, and it's done. And then Chattel, your turn.
Chattel is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here, and then chunk that rock at this one by Anvil.
Okay. It's got cover, so you have to hit a
And that would be a
13.
miss.
That's a miss. Brindle Nook, your turn.
Okay, I got one. Oh, hang on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will pick up a rock and throw it with cover, I guess.
All right.
Right. So
That is.
yeah. right, so-
You're higher of your strength or dex. Neither one's positive, right?
Neither one is positive.
So that's a miss unless you use a luck token.
Yeah. Why not? I'll use luck.
That's a hit. Damage.
So, hang on. Let me turn off my luck. There we go. Damage is 2.
2 points to hit. Okay. Then the last of the imps, the one that is right there that was burning the effigy in this pillar to the southwest, turns on Swoldmort and tries to sting you, Swoldmort. 21, it does. 2 points of piercing damage to you, Swoldmort. Swoldmort drops to the ground. Plus, it poisons you. First, make a 12 con save for the poison. Swoldmort is not asleep, but he is knocked unconscious by the sting that went right through like his neck. So Swoldmort prone and unconscious there, and that rounds over. And just in time for Swoldmort to go. Con save, Swoldmort.
Absolutely.
Roll a 20.
That. Okay, so you're stable there. You can see him breathing heavy. He's lying prone. He's stable. But he's not. Unconsciousness did not end, so you're still unconscious. And next imp goes. This one's fighting Anvil.
Is it 15 to end unconsciousness?
15 or higher to end unconscious.
I'm going to burn one of my 2.
Oh, that's right. You have luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're stable and conscious. You're dazed. What do you want to do on your turn?
I'm still able to take an action.
Yeah.
Then I will say, I'm seeking a familiar. One of you will do, but I only need one, and I will attack the one that's engaged.
Okay. Disadvantage on the attack because of your. Oh, you hit anyway. Damage.
9.
8. You cut it down. How do you cut? How do you kill that one, Swoldmort?
Diagonal cut, top to bottom, slice it right through.
Anvil, your turn.
Anvil slaps Voldemort on the bicep and says, "Nice," and he's gonna swing behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here to try
Flanking, yeah, nice.
Flank here and then attack that one with his dagger.
Damage.
15. Nice.
Oh, 4 points to hit. And then Boss Grill, your turn. And the way
here.
flanking works in this game is that once your allies have a thing flanked, every attack against it, regardless where you're at, you are considered flanking as well.
Okay. So
if you're in melee.
Over here. And only in melee? Okay.
Yep.
That's fine. I don't want to be in melee. I'm going to throw a rock at it. Yeah.
Oh, miss. Miss. And then the imp goes. So the one north of Anvil will turn to try and sting Anvil. 14 is a hit, 3 points of piercing. Anvil, you're prone, unconscious. DC 12 con save, or else you're also asleep. So you're also asleep unless you have positive con and spend a luck.
I have, +2 con and luck.
Yeah, that'll make it. So you make it. So you're not sleeping. Take off your luck token. And that imp is done. And then Chattel, your turn.
Chattel will run up.
Good idea to mark for your friends that you're, down and need help.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and mark that you're prone also. Go ahead, Chattel.
Chattel moves to here and will attack this damaged imp.
Okay. Oh, crit.
Yeah.
Way to go, Chattel. 2
Yeah.
points damage to it.
Take that.
After Chattel, Brindlenook.
I'm confused. Isn't that Swoldemort's familiar? But I will move up and stab at this one with my dagger. That means advantage, right?
Yep, if this is the one to your south, yes.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Damage?
Yep.
2. Got it. And then the imp's turn. That one you just stabbed. See if he stays around to fight. No, he goes flying away. He will take off into the darkness. You see him go. I'll just move him so you can see which way he goes. 1, 2, go. That's his movement. That's rounds over. Swoldmort. So every round, Swoldmort, you make that con save as long as you're still unstable. I mean, not unstable. So as long as you're still at 0. So with a roll of 2, you go unconscious. So you fall back to the ground unconscious. There's no chance of you dying because you're stable now, but you're going in and out of consciousness given that you have 0 hit points. Anvil, your turn. Anvil, you got a death save. Con save. Oh, our first dead character.
Oh,
Anvil succumbs to the wounds. You can see his neck stops pulsing. And let's see here. Let me grab another token for you. Anvil.
He says, "I'm sorry, Vasilia," and he dies.
This will be I'm going to put over here to the west. I'll be your next token. So keep the same character. That token should be appointed to the same character. Just update its name. Go ahead and roll your stats for this new character. Boom. Okay, that counts. And you can start building it. When you go next, it'll be your turn. And I don't know how to make initiative go to that new token. So I'm going to keep your token. But do all the things on the new token. I'm just going to move it off the map.
So do I need to like add on attributes? Do I need to add like strength lexicon on my attributes like that, or
you don't need to do anything to the token? Everything's just manual.
Okay, got it.
You just got to rename
Beautiful.
it, basically give it its correct hit points, that kind of stuff. Okay,
Got
that's Anvil, and then Boss Squirrel, your turn.
No. I will chuck a rock at it, I guess.
Okay.
I was gonna go heal you. That was gonna be my turn.
Let's miss after Boss Squirrel, the Imp's turn. This Imp, outnumbered pretty drastically. Here's his Wisdom save to see if he stays. He's going to flee away as well.
Aha!
All right, the Imps have fled. And stumbling down the stairs is a new adventurer. Somehow made it this deep into the dungeon. But
Can I take
Anvil's
the
dead body's
dagger
over
from
there.
before?
What was that?
Can I take his dagger?
Yes, you can take Anvil's dagger. What did Anvil have on him?
That was it.
Just the dagger?
Yeah, I had a pole, 10-foot pole. Take the pole and a rope.
Type that in
and
the
a
chat.
grappling hook.
Type that in chat. Party can distribute it. Take the imps off of here.
I'm going to use the dagger to cut off the tail of the imp
Okay.
and see if we can make a makeshift weapon with that. Does anyone have a problem with me taking the grappling hook before, if everyone's back?
I have no problem with it.
Go ahead.
There's also the pole here if someone wants to take it. And he's got I might take the club because it's in a torch also. But if someone else wants it, that's fine.
It would just weigh Voldemort down.
Huh? I just weigh him down? Yeah, because he can't lift anything. Can't lift, bro. All right, so I'll take the club / torch again, just so I have a backup. Who wants the pole? I think Voldemort should take the pole.
I mean, I can. Don't really need it,
We
per
could-
se.
We'll call it your staff, your wizard staff. We could put weights at the end of it.
The
some
10-foot
rock.
pole.
Yeah, you could put some rocks on the end. You could lift it.
Okay. Andrew, make sure to update your Discord name and your Roll20 name for your new character to match. Update the token name to match. And I put the name on the token so it'll show up on the screen for you. So you guys hover over the body of your friend Anvil, disperse his gear.
More like recent acquaintance, but okay.
I will say a prayer for him and like put his hands in a decent position. And...
Surmise he was probably a spy for the Drow anyway.
Oh, was he? I didn't surmise that.
He had the tattoo on his arm.
That's okay.
I'm not
Okay.
able to update an image, but I popped it in there. I don't know if you're able to, John, but yeah. Anyway.
I don't know if I can or not. I'll work on that. Okay, so
Okay.
Can't help you right now, but
what do you guys do now?
Well, I'd like to try to cast light from one of these pillars.
Okay,
I was gonna do the same.
let's do one at a time. First person who said it, go ahead and try. Spellcasting check, DC 11. And light spell would be whatever wisdom, charisma, or intelligence you have highest.
So does light
Okay.
spell like go on your weapon or wherever you want it?
You can go wherever you want to cast it. Yeah.
I'll
there's
cast it
four
on
of
my dagger. That's
Okay.
at plus 3, so 10. So I guess not.
Okay. So that one is used up. You got 3 chances left. Anyone want to try light again?
I'll do one. I
Okay.
got a +2 intelligence, so
Go for it.
That's it?
There's one over here. you
That's
said?
a success. You got light.
Oh wait,
when I put that on my club,
Okay. When you put it on your character, click your token and click the L button, since that's not something you generally drop. So
all right.
Well, I'll put it on my dagger. I'll try and cast it.
go ahead. Do your spellcasting check roll.
Oh, I didn't know you were still. Hey. All right.
There you go. So click your token, click the L button.
Yeah.
There's one left. Anyone want to try the last one?
Can I drop dose my torch?
Yeah. I'll do that for
And
you.
I didn't know Swoldemort was still down. I would have tried to pick him up. Like,
I'm not dying, but I'm definitely unconscious.
He'll stabilize in a few minutes. So I
can I
mean,
help him though.
he'll get conscious in a couple minutes. So you're fine. You want to do that last light thing?
Can I try again, or
Yeah.
is failing once?
Yeah.
gonna- okay.
No, it's like
Well,
a scroll, so you can try again.
I do have +3, so normally it should be pretty good. All right. Here we go. Nope. Same
Nope.
score.
Now there are also 4 auguries potentially. That's a
augury do?
second level spell.
What is it?
Okay.
Well,
You get
you're
to
not real
ask the-
familiar.
You make a
None of you are that
intelligence
familiar with
check
it.
to figure it out.
Oh,
Or?
that's true.
It's DC 12 if you want to try. And that one can only be wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay, that's fine.
Ooh.
Oh. I have really high wisdom, but apparently.
Down to 3 left.
So do I. You wouldn't know it by my spell casting, but
Someone else give it a shot.
third time's the charm. I'll try to cast augury.
Okay.
Nope, it would have been for light though.
All right, let's burn these. I'll try again.
2 left.
I get +3.
Okay. So as you say it, the script starts spinning around the column and starts spinning rapidly enough that and flashing such that like letters appear, and it's like you can ask a question of it.
Okay. Which way should I go currently?
And you will get an answer, wheel or woe. So tell it a course of action, and then it'll tell you wheel or woe.
Okay. North through that door.
Traveling north, wheel.
That's good, right?
All right, you got one more casting of it now.
All right. Now that I know what that does anyone have a question for the next one?
Well, you can ask it what happens if we go south.
Okay. Sure. Going south, is that a wheel or a woe?
Going south will be also wheel.
Ooh, everything is coming up wonderful.
It's all good. According to the pillars, we're good. Oh, who's this feller?
And this little halfling just kind of walks up the stairs, and he's kind of greasy and slimy looking, but he's like, "Evening, friends. Flick Grimes' name at your service."
Well,
and,
if you ask me,
just-
he seems trustworthy.
Just a humble traveler, you understand, looking for a bit of honest company, and maybe a warm fire, some safety. I'm quite good at making myself useful, especially when things get complicated. Happy to lend a hand if you need it. My eyes are quite keen for opportunities that others might miss. And I'm kind of like looking at Shadow and kind of looking him up and down. You get the feeling that he wants to steal something from you right now.
Chattel says, "Well, I am Chattel, and these are our other companions. The one taking a nap right now will be Swoldemort. He'll be fine in a moment. And we will. We're welcome. We're glad to have your company. And I can't promise you safety, but I can promise you a good time with us."
Oh, thank you. And he kind of pats him on the back, and he's interested. He's kind of like trying to pat him down and trying to see if he's got anything he can take from him. And as he's doing that, he's pointing at the dead body. He's like, "Oh," trying to misdirect him a little bit. So he's painting. He's like, "What happened to that guy?"
Oh, yeah.
Watch him do this.
It stung him in the neck.
Oh dear, poor blighter. Am I able to find anything on him worth taking?
I have a little bit of copper coin that I picked up from the bottom of the.
Yeah, he would definitely try to take the copper coin if he could.
Yeah,
and make sure to update your name in Discord. And Chattel, make a wisdom save or a wisdom check, and Riff, make a dex check.
Could I be watching this also?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
So that's 13 for me.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to lift those 10 copper coins off of Chattel without Chattel noticing.
Excellent.
And then,
all right, friends. Where are we heading now? And you kind of.
Before you guys can do any further, you see coming around the corner behind you, Chattel. You were distracted by this. Those imps coming back into view. Roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, imps.
And Riff, you might update your hit points to your new current and new maximum. Sword mount,
how do we do hit points?
you have just got back to 1 hit point, and you are conscious. You can roll
Am I?
your
Okay.
initiative. And I'll just take the decomposing Hadia anvil off the map.
Is it a D4? Do I roll a D4 for hit points, Tom? Or
No,
is it-
you get 1 plus your con modifier if positive.
Oh, 1 plus con.
If positive.
Excellent. Where is that? Okay. All right.
That's here. I'll update your hit points for you.
Oh, I thought I did it.
And what was your racial talent?
Lucky. So I
Lucky.
do have.
I'm gonna give you a luck token. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'm trying
and
to-
roll your initiative 2, please.
Oh, thanks.
And what's your initiative? What's your con modifier or dex modifier?
+3.
+3. Wow.
You rolled a 20.
Yeah, I rolled
21.
roll a 20 on
And
my dex.
you might want to use that luck on initiative. You can if you want, because otherwise that imp's going to be on you before you go.
Yeah, I'll definitely use the
Okay,
luck
you're going
on
to burn
it.
off that luck. Go back
Yep.
to 24 initiative down. And update your name in Discord. And then after you do
I'm
that,
trying
it's
to.
your turn.
Yep. Okay.
So, Riff, as you're lifting the copper off of Chettle, you see Chettle's look. You note that he didn't notice you, but you notice he looked behind you. You quickly, using all your luck you can muster, jump out of the way of 2 approaching devils.
Nice. And can I shoot an arrow at him?
You can do
That one
anything you
of them.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to. So he's gonna spin around and kind of jump back here at speed, and then shoot at that first one right there. Is that dex? Is that a dex for the bow and arrow?
If you have positive dex, you add it to the attack roll.
Excellent. So it's
That's a
19
hit.
plus 3.
Damage?
So 22. And that
D6
is
for a short bow.
damage. Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, just nicked his wing a little bit. Mark off your luck, change your name in Discord, and now it's the imp's turn. Imp. The lead imp. He'll chase after you with that bow, stab you with a stinger. You dodge out of the way. Swoldmort, your turn.
All right. I like groggily get up. Am very distraught to see Anvil dead because a lot has happened since I was last conscious. And I'm going to charge at that one. You killed my friend. I miss.
Our glass is 13. After you comes Chettle.
Chettle sees those imps and will move towards this one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And will club at that one. And I will...
Is he
I
flanking?
will not... Oh, I guess...
No.
If you move down, maybe. I don't know.
Too late now. You already rolled.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just keep that roll.
Keeping the 10. Okay, 10's a miss. Now the other imp. It closes in to flank on Swoldmort. Stinging at you. That's a 19 to hit. 3 points of piercing. Swoldmort goes down again. DC 12 con save or fall asleep. Swoldmort's asleep.
Oh, no.
The imp is done. Vosgro, your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I could go through like this way and go here, right? Like over Swoldmort.
You can move through your allies. Yes.
Okay, so I will attack that guy with advantage with my new fancy dagger.
Yes, indeed. Armor class 13.
Ooh.
Damage.
It's a D4.
Yep, 3 points.
We don't add pluses or anything to it.
No modifiers. No.
Okay.
Brindlenook, your turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna come out from behind this tapestry, scamper up onto the stairs, and stab at this imp with my dagger. Now, Smolderwart's asleep, so this does not count as a flanking.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
All right. Hey, all right. That's it. -1, so
Damage.
it's still a hit, I assume.
Yep.
Damage.
3. Nice little stab. All right, round is over. Riff, your turn.
Riff is gonna go ahead and I get disadvantage if I shoot this close, right?
You would, yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just go for it with my dagger.
Damage.
And
3. Nice. Guess we're cutting these things down. Now, that imp, see if he's going to stay in the fight or not. Is not. He's going to flee away. And then Swoldmort, death save.
Come on, Swoldmort. You can do it. Yay.
You are at 0 hit points. You are stable and you're conscious. And your turn, you get to take your turn.
I do.
Oh, but you failed your sleep check, didn't you?
I did, so I'm asleep.
You are asleep,
I'm
yes.
not dying.
But that'll be a roll to repeat. That's a DC 18 to shake that off. Con save.
Jeez.
You'll probably be sleeping for a little bit. After Swoldmort, Chattel.
So Chattel will try to come and... Is it possible for me to get into this square with Swoldmort to flank?
He's prone, so yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to try to that flank attack and roll to hit. And I miss wildly. And that's all I do.
Okay, this imp, see if he's going to stick around for the fight. He's going to take off before he perishes. The imps are gone. Now you got your buddy, who luckily rolled to stabilize, so he's kind of drifting in and out of consciousness, in and out of poison-induced sleep. but with a couple minutes or so, he'll be back. So you can consider yourself back, Soldmort, acting in real time, and back to you guys.
Well, that was horrible.
I like this new fellow. Not only is he very trustworthy, but he's also skilled in battle.
Yes. What a fortune we are to have him with us.
Much better than that Anvil character.
To be honest, I like him more. A little less creepy.
And Riff kind of just smiles greasily and walks up to Voskro and just pats him on the shoulder, trying to pat him down again, be like, "Oh, thank you. That's quite nice of you, grandfather."
Does someone need to wake up Smoldemort, or is
Nope,
he?
he's back.
Oh, he's
You
up.
guys are real time.
I'm away.
Okay. I say we go through this door to the north. A very wheelie kind of sense. I feel really good about this.
It was a
Real quick, before we do,
Hand
there was a
over.
statue up here. I wanted to take a quick gander at that. Were there any more castings of light available? I was
None.
unconscious when you guys did that.
No
we
castings
used
of light.
everything.
No castings of anything.
Oh,
They used them all
Yeah, we
up.
used up all the spells.
okay. No, I don't have a light source, so I can't go look at the statue, so I'll join people up here.
We'll go back to it if we have time.
I mean, we're right beside it.
But there's also monsters down that way.
Let's go. So I have light on, so if you want to, I don't know who all has light, but I can lead if you want me to.
Lead the way, young man.
All right. Chattel comes up, and let's go this way.
Tom, is this anything in particular? This
No,
circle?
nope, nothing special.
Listen at the door.
No sound.
Open the door.
Stairs descend into a room below.
Ooh, I'll go down those stairs.
Coming around the corner of the stairs, you see a statue. The statue is depicting the goddess Tresperia. It's a stone statue of the goddess Tresperia. There's also, around the corner of Soldmort, you can see an overlook. And the mountain winds you can hear blowing to the north. There's a couple statues up there as well. And a small altar of sorts. The statue of the goddess here, there are laws and names of faithful etched into the statue. An iron chisel rests in her open hand.
That's my religion. Do I know any significance of the chisel?
If you pledge yourself to her, if you're lawful, and you pledge yourself to her by chiseling your name into the statue, she will support you, provide you some token of support.
Gladly, I do that.
All right. As he's chiseling his name into the statue, maybe anyone else want to do anything else?
I will, as he's chiseling, I'm going to go inspect these statues up here.
Okay. The two statues up there are of the children of Tresperia and Sumeolus. They're a married goddess and god. And their children are Valancris and I forget the last one. So the god of chivalry and the goddess of victory are the two statues there. On the altar are two unused torches. He hasn't had two torches to your inventory.
Oh,
Hooray.
yes.
And
Yay.
through the mists outside, you see a break in the mountain. All the way across this big valley, there's a break in the mountains, and you catch a glimpse of the lost world of the Devoured Labyrinth through the valley, and you gain a luck channel, so you can increase your luck to 2.
Okay.
All right. And then, when you finish chiseling your name into the statue, who's doing that?
Voskro.
Bosgro. An angel appears in front of you.
Oh, I
It
bow.
kneels to you and it says, "I will be your shield. Lead the way."
Oh.
It actually glows with its own light.
Oh.
I say a
Well-
prayer, and I say, "Oh, thank you, Tresperia." And I say, "We have luck on our side. Let's go."
Let's go. So I open this door.
So, do I control this thing?
Looks like someone just moved it, so maybe you do.
Yeah, I do. I can move it. Yeah.
Okay. It's not what it.
Riff is
if
trying
you,
to stay away
if
from
you
that
click on
thing.
it, it's got the full, D&D stats. I'll
Okay.
roll its attacks, but yeah.
All right.
Or you can roll its
So
attacks. I'll tell you what they do.
Sure.
All right.
Okay, a long disused hall, it looks like. Here, Chattel.
And I'll
Big
I'll
one.
walk through.
It's got some little plinths along the north and south with some broken urns on the floor. Nothing of value here that you can see.
I'll continue
There's a
moving across.
stairway. I'm going to move this thing out of here. Okay, there's a stairway to the south.
Stairway to the south. Does this go up?
Goes down.
Or down?
Down.
Well, let's go down, fellas.
Into that big chamber. You can hear the river running to the south.
Okay.
You can see how the chamber's fallen away. The river's kind of meandering here and ate away at the wall and broken the floor a little bit there.
Riff sees this door down here that we passed. Oh, I guess not.
Which door?
Hey, Jen, there's a door back here, I think, that we missed. If you want to take a look.
Yes, possibly. I do.
I just need some light, if you wouldn't mind.
I'll come back.
Thanks, bro. Something down here. Yeah.
Listen at the door.
No sound.
Checking it for traps.
No traps.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Well, which way should we go?
I found Voldemort.
Yay.
I had a feeling it would do that.
Maybe we continue. I feel like we've made a loop at this point.
Is this anything, Tom?
Nope, nothing.
Peek behind the tapestry.
Nothing behind the tapestry.
Ooh,
okay, well, let's...
Statue. Is that a statue there?
That's a statue of the god Kot. You guys found that one previously.
Oh, okay.
So
that's the temple of Kot that you're going into, Chettle?
Go here, and then we'll go back to the south down with these stairs. How does that sound?
Mm-hmm.
Lead the way,
I told you we'd be back, Voldemort.
Stairs lead down. It looks like the the floor is like collapsed here, and the river's broken through it, and the river flows from west to east. Pretty deep, pretty strong, pretty swift.
I look to the statue.
The statue is of the god Kot, and there's some unused incense lying there on the floor by the statue, and four little circles are 4 candlesticks.
And I use my 10-foot pole as a pole vault to try and clear the river.
Okay, you're doing that? Go for it.
Yeah. Do I need to roll something?
No.
Delightful. Okay. I will take a closer look at the statue.
All right.
And the incense.
So you find here some unused incense, some sticks of unused incense. They are fitted to be able to go into those candlesticks. And the statue of Kot here, ibis-headed. And you also find, tucked away in a corner, like lost, maybe kind of semi-discarded, a golden bracelet with the emerald eyes. And it's of a serpent.
Take it and immediately put it on.
Nothing happens.
Disappointed.
Like the incense.
That is the next step. I am not sure how I'm going to do that because all I have is a pole and a great sword.
Isn't the candles lit? Are they not lit?
They're not lit. The incense is unlit. All of it.
Perhaps toss him a torch.
Yeah, I throw my old torch at him.
Okay.
Great. Now I have an unlit torch.
Yes.
I look at it and look at the incense. Look at it. Look at the incense. This is not going to help. I need fire. I need the means of making fire. And you can tell I'm getting agitated.
Voss Skrill has been... He doesn't have tinderbox, but he's been like sparking his dagger. I don't know if he has a dagger. He's been borrowing someone else's dagger.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
So
I will spark my great sword.
You can spark your sword. That's why it's not automatic free light for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get your light. You get some sparks going off of some stone with your great sword, and get your torch lit. Now that torch has been through a lot, so make a continuation roll for the torch first. D20, roll 6 or higher.
Been through a lot.
Okay, that torch keeps going. And I'm going to drag a torch. You can do this as well in the future. From light over here in the journal.
I see it. Do you want me to do it?
You can drag it over there, yeah. You can get it to you.
So,
there you go. So you got light.
Perfect. I will ensure the incense are in place and then light them up.
All right. You gain a luck. So you're up to 2 lucks.
You lucky boy.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Which direction is the river flowing? West to east?
West to east.
And east is where we want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to... this might be a bad idea, but I'm going to move into the river and let the currents take me to the east.
Okay.
I thought is it going east?
It's going east, yeah. West to east.
Bye, Chettle. Enjoy your swim.
All right. See you suckers on the other side.
That's too bad. I like him.
All right. I'm going to just move you down here a ways. So you guys can see the light disappearing around the corner, kind of, as he Is anyone following him, or are you just going to let him go?
I'm going to
asked
call
He's
out.
not too smart, is he?
to carry me.
I'm singing show tunes as I go.
Oh,
I asked the angel if it could carry me.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll fly down then.
Okay.
Whee!
Yeah, you can move up to where he's at.
That's
Anyone
the
else
best
wanna
day
go?
of my life.
All right, fine.
You can all
Yeah,
go. Chattel,
probably
keep
so.
going. So, Chattel, you come to
we're going.
a kind of a beachhead with some steps climbing up, and there is an old rowboat right here, like pulled up aside right over here. Those of you who went this direction,
Yeah.
Swoldbert, are you going to go or are you going to stay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right. You have to leave it behind the torch, probably. Actually,
How deep?
if
is
you
the
want to
boat?
carry
Yeah,
it,
I'll
you can make a DC 12 strength athletics check to see if you can hold it above water the whole time.
Oh, you can do this.
You got this, Voldemort.
Especially when I burn one of my lucks for this.
Boom, there you go. Okay. The torch that made it the whole adventure keeps going.
Yeah.
Oh no, I left it behind.
So, you come to the landing here. The first person that got there was Chattel. The rest of you follow behind. In fact, you're a little bit behind in this order, roughly, with you last holding the torch above water. Chattel's just arrived there. The angels flying. Vosgril there. The boat, let me put this on the map here for you. It's big enough it can hold all of you. It's got a couple of oars. And what else do you see here? Wide steps leading up. The raft moored here. A couple of oars in the raft. Stream flowing to the east. And when you arrive
I think it would be foolhardy of us not to avail ourselves of this opportunity. So how about we row the boat?
Hey, wait 1 minute. I'm an experienced sailor. Let me look over this boat and see if it's seaworthy.
All right. Go ahead and put you guys around the boat as you're inspecting it.
I see a door.
Yep, there's a door up there, yeah. Okay, once you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative.
I'm actually happy where I was. I don't want to move yet.
Is this a mimic boat?
Everyone roll your initiative. The angel will go right after you, Vosgril, in the initiative.
Okay. Got a 15.
All right. And then Voldemort, roll a wisdom check. Perception, if you have it, will help. DC is going to be 15.
My big old 10 is not going to cut it.
10 does not make it okay. The first thing that happens is Voldemort, you feel it feels like a wet rope, a big, thick, wet rope, like would be on a big sailing ship, mooring it to the ground, comes flying up out of the water and lashes around you.
Okay.
It is +4 in the attack. It'll have advantage because you didn't see it coming.
Surely it'll miss.
And you guys, when you see this happen, you turn, you look, you see more tendrils shooting out, but this thing that's shooting them is in the water. It's like protruding from the rock underneath the water, and it looks like a roper. Oh, but Voldemort, somehow, through sheer luck, you're able to dive out of the way of the thing before it can latch onto you and pull you into the water. Now we roll its initiative.
That's the way, Swoldemort.
Initiative is
Hooray.
-2. And it gets the 3.
Ooh.
Okay. So the rest of the tendrils are coming, but they're coming slow. And Vosgril, your first act.
Okay. Do I know anything about these things?
Well, it looks like it's got multiple tendrils, and it tried to grab Voldemort and pull it toward him. It's got a great big maw, it looks like.
Like, do I know if they can move?
You don't know if they can move or not.
All right. So I will go.
And tell me what you want the angel to do. And I'll do it for you.
Does he have a weapon or anything?
Yeah, he's got a long sword. Very fine looking long sword.
Oh, it's there. I didn't even know where it was. Okay. He's just gonna go in front of me for. And can I ready actions or anything?
You tell him to defend you?
Yeah. Like.
Okay, he moves in front of you and he
If it
raises a
was-
sword attack. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing, though?
Me, I am going to throw a rock. I don't want to lose my dagger. That's what I'll do. Yeah.
Yep.
Went as well as I thought it would.
And then after you is Brindlenook.
Okay, I'm going to also throw a rock and I assume do poorly. So then
yeah.
I will duck down because in my head I was in the boat because that's what I was doing. I was
Okay.
back in the boat. So I will then duck down like flat so that I have cover.
Okay. After you
Good
is
thinking,
Riff.
Brindle Nook.
Oh, Riff mutters to himself, "Blimey, what are these fools got me into?" And he's sticking up against the wall. And can I try and hide right here?
No, you're in his line of sight directly.
Oh, okay. What about there?
Even there, you're still directly in his line of sight.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll just go ahead and shoot him with my longbow.
Okay, fire away. Armor class in this guy is 14.
That's a +3.
So that's a miss. After Riff comes Swoldmort.
Right. 2, 3. Have at thee. No, I missed.
Oh, no.
After Swoldmort comes Chattel.
he had. Chattel jumps in the boat, throws a rock, and misses, and then goes prone.
Now the roper lashes out with these wet rope-like tentacles, and it moves tendrils. So it looks like it can move. 4 of them lash out. The closest 4 creatures are Swoldmort first.
Oh, I die.
Grab 4 tendrils.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, D6 damage, so it knocks you unconscious. It grabs you. You're trapped in the tendril, and then it'll lash out on the angel, but the angel will try and cut the tendril as it's lashing out toward it. It is ready to attack. Oh, but the angel misses. He is +3 with his sword, so that's only a 9 to hit. That's a miss. And then the tendril attacks him, and that is a 12 and 4 is a 16 on the angel, which is armor class. So it hits the angel and does D6 damage to him. Oh, God, 6 points damage to the angel. And then he's got a strength check or be trapped. DC's 15, he's trapped. So I'll grab him and put this grapple marker on your guy if you get hit. Then Brindlebook, you'll have cover there in the boat, so this will be at -3 on the attack roll. Misses you. And then Chattel, -3 on your attack roll. Misses you. And that is all of those attacks. And it takes the body of Swoldmort, throws it into its maw, and eats him. Swoldmort's dead.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You can see him chomping Swoldmort in half. The legs of Swoldmort fall into the water and start floating away to the east. The torch is kind of glowing from inside the roper, and it spits it out in a shower of sparks.
Does it spit out his sword?
They'll say, "No torch."
So the torch is chewed up. What's left of him is floating away down the river. And Bosgril, your turn.
I'm going through the door. Hopefully there's not a monster on the other side.
No monster. Those lines are actually just like a step, and those steps go up to a room basically above you. Yeah.
All right.
You can double move if you like. What'd you tell the angel when you ran?
I say, follow me.
Okay.
Oh, I think that's all my movement.
It will try and break free. Here's a strength check to break out of the roper's grasp. It can't do it. And it's done. And then Brindle Nook, your turn.
Double move.
Double moving, running for your life. Riff, your turn.
Riff is kind of cringing as he watches Voldemort get chewed up. He's like, man, didn't train for that, did he? And then as he's going this way, he's going to, as he's swinging by, he's going to try and bail as well. But he's like, a pure one, you think you could maybe bless these arrows a little bit? Maybe give them a little, what for? Help, for the greater good, helping me.
You can tell the angel heard you, but he's not acknowledging it.
Right. So I'm going to double move this way.
And after you comes, roll up your next character, Tyson.
Absolutely.
Roll your stat roll. That counts. You can take that or the default. And when you come back to your turn, you can start acting. Oh, I'll grab the other token for you that you can modify.
Yeah.
This is... When you have a chance, we'll put you up in the room to the north, right up here. That's where you'll be when they find you. Okay, and then that was Chattel's turn.
Chattel will stand up and run for his life.
Double run. Okay, Roper's turn. In place of tendril attack, pull or grab target at near distance. He pulls the angel to him. Is that as far as you get, Chattel?
I have to, when I stand up from prone, I have my movement.
5 feet of movement.
Correct?
5 feet of movement.
Oh, just 5 feet. So I'll go Yeah, I get to there then.
All right. He pulls the angel in, and 3,
Don't
4,
kill him.
5, 6, 7, 8. Brindle Nook. A rope comes lashing toward you. Oh, Riff, did you stay in close range too? Go back to where you were, Riff. Your turn had already been over. You just need to stay where you're at, wherever that was. Brindle Nook, here comes the attack. Ooh, you can feel the slimy tentacle on your leg as you're running away, but it doesn't grab you. The angel's grab. The angel's pulled close. The angel takes d6 damage from the tendril, does 5 damage to him. He's still alive. Then the roper tries to chomp on him. Oh, but he fends him off. He's like prying back at the roper. Put his legs against the roper, and he's also swinging his sword at the roper with a 20. Did I roll his sword attack on the roper? He hit, and with his angelic sword, does d8 damage to it, doing 7 damage to the roper. 7 takes 5, and the roper retreats back under the water, dragging the angel with him, and Swoldbort's body floats down the river. And then you guys can shut the door if you want, and you'll be safe and out of there.
I want my angel.
Your angel won't last long.
Oh no. Maybe he will.
Riff take some iron spike and try to like slam that like door shut, make sure nothing can get in here.
All right, it is done, and let's see if all that commotion drew something random to attack you guys in the room that you just ran into. It did not. You're there safe, and I need you all to roll ongoing for your lights. You need a 6 or higher and a d20.
Oh no, we lost that torch.
Yay.
So whatever
Oh no.
Swoldemort had on him is gone. Did you have anything of value? Do you have the bracelet,
Sword.
Swoldemort?
Oh, and the bracelet.
Okay.
And the great sword.
And the great sword. Oh no. Okay.
But hey, we got some
And you
purple
gave
here.
and you gave away the other item to the giant, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. All right.
Doing great.
Back to real time. When you're ready, let us know, Tyson, for your next character. Oh, got a name already.
Absolutely.
Who do they see when they come in the room?
They see a human wearing ominous robes, I guess carrying a weird amount of iron spikes. But Malric does have torches, so it's not all bad.
Mind if I have one of those, Mr. Malric? Nice to meet you. And Riff kind of starts patting him on the back.
You find a lot of iron spikes, Riff.
I'm not really sure why I have 10 iron spikes, but okay. Yeah.
The chamber you're in, there's doorways all around you. There are crumbling murals on the walls of, looks like some ancient group of humans that lived in these mountains.
They're just like painted on the walls.
Yeah, crumbling murals on the walls.
Well,
Can I like do any sort of like religion or anything to try and figure out what they mean or?
No, they're just depicting everyday life of these things.
I listened to this door. Is there any?
Yeah, you can smell. It smells like burning food, like meat burning. You can hear a crackling of wood burned fire. And now and then some gruff voices speaking in Goblin.
Oh, gentlemen, I believe there are some goblins on the other side of this door. Perhaps we should try a different route.
Riff is listening at this door in the southwest.
No sound on that door.
Nothing here.
And how about this one?
No sound there.
Well, let's pick one of these doors and go through it. What do you think?
Is this
That
door
sounds
got any
great.
sound behind it?
No sound on that one, Vosco.
Does anyone have a torch lit already?
No.
I have a light on a magic light on my club.
Not looking for light spell. I was looking to mooch your fire to light my torch.
We can go get fire from the goblins.
I'm peeking
Ooh,
behind.
The goblin wouldn't mind sharing.
Brindle Nook, you see you're peeking behind tapestries.
Yes, please.
You find a mural in excellent condition, and you think the outline of a secret door there.
Oh my! Look at this. Aha! Indeed. Which side of the passageway?
The west one, where you're at now.
Okay. So, aha! Look at this. Indeed.
Oh, a
It is.
secret door.
A secret no more. Thank you very much.
Well, perhaps we should unsecret it and open it.
Does there seem to be some kind of a mechanism, or is it simply
Yeah.
just like
You're able to find a way to push on some of the stones and unlatch it. And then you can kind of get your fingers in there and pull it open. And also you can have a luck token for that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, inside is a suit of plate armor and a great sword.
Swoldemort, he would have loved this.
Well, the last person that had a great sword, it didn't turn out so great for him. So, does anyone want to don the armor and take the sword?
I think we give it to the new guy. He looks pretty strong.
He seems
You
trustworthy.
might.
I don't know how armor works in this, to be honest, but I wouldn't mind armoring up.
Any of you at level 0 can wear any armor. Plate armor is 15 base, and you add half your dex round down. So if you had a +3 or 4 dex, you could add 1 to it. I mean, if you had a +2, you add 1. If you had a +4, you add 2.
Yeah.
And if your dex is -3?
No modifier.
Okay.
Can I fit in this armor, or is it
Yes.
too big for me?
Yes, you can. So
One size fits all, eh?
I mean,
if no one else
wants
is
to
going to
take
take it,
armor.
Riff is going to.
As much as I would I would really like the armor, I sort of feel like it maybe should stay with the sword so that somebody else can run up and hit things while we all cower behind them.
I mean, this
Does
is
anyone
fair.
got any
Who wants to go?
strength? I don't think anyone does, do they? No one's strong.
No.
Are they?
No.
So
Then,
if you want
very
to,
well.
you can just
That's
roll
great.
it high. Whoever rolls high can take the armor. If more than one of you want it.
Well, I don't think anyone else wanted it, so I'll take it. I'll take
I
it.
mean,
both.
Riff wanted it.
Everyone who wants it, roll
All
d20.
right.
Everyone wants the
All
armor, roll d20. Looks like it's going to Vosgrill. Vosgrill's got the armor. And Greatsword, if you want the Greatsword, roll d20.
All right. Why not? No. That's okay.
Malric's got the Greatsword. All right. Those will just be part of the treasure at the end. Nothing that you guys find, unless it's a magic item, permanently will be with one of you.
Okay. Well, I say we open. I would like to open this door down here to the southeast.
All right, we'll follow you. You're our light source for now.
When you open that door, you can kind of smell the smell of mustiness and urine and feces.
Oh, delightful!
Yeah.
I think it's just the loo.
This room doesn't smell very good.
Smells like college. I'll move. Yeah, we'll kind of move into this area.
Oh, shoot. Let me back you up, because you might not want to move in there. The door's all barricaded. Do you want to still go through it? Barricaded from this side.
Oh, it was barricaded from our side?
Barricaded from your side, as if to keep something inside out.
Well, let's not go through that.
You want to
door.
go through that? Okay.
Exactly.
What about what's up
this?
north? What's up north here? I feel like there's a passageway.
Yes.
What do we got
Does
up
it-
here?
does
Looks
it-
like it
which way
goes
does it?
north and east.
All right.
Let's go this way then.
Northeast.
Pause there,
Is there any
Chattel.
secrets on this
Everyone else
wall?
take a position behind Chattel. Chattel. When you can see into this chamber, you see floating in a recess in the room, but she's not touching the floor, is a beautiful woman. She is surrounded by glimmering coins also floating in the recess in the floor. And she looks like she's struggling, and she sees you approaching, and she screams, help me. And roll initiative, everyone.
That's a vile temptress if I've ever seen one. Oh, I forgot to click my character. Hold on. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, 1. Perfect.
Yeah, she looks gorgeous, but you can see she has wings of a bat on her back. She's nearly nude and trying to get free of something, even though you see nothing holding her. In her initiative, 10. So the first person to act is going to be Chattel.
So Chattel sees her and just responds with instinctively to try to help. So he runs and moves forward. I'll save you, lady.
Okay, pause right there. Chattel goes running, jumping into the recess there to try and help her, and you jump into something gelatinous, and you feel pain as it burns on you. Let's see, what's this thing do? Touch. You take, or do you have to make a paralyzation roll? DC 15 con save.
Oh, that's a 1.
So as soon as you touch it, you're paralyzed. You'll get to repeat that, and actually at the start of every one of your turns. It engulfs you. You can't resist it since you failed your paralyzation check. You can't make a strength check. And it's going to start burning you up with acid. So you're paralyzed. That's into your turn. At the start of your next turn, you'll get to make another roll. She's trying to break free from this thing, just like Chattel is now. She's not currently paralyzed. So she's going to do touch attack auto hit. Round, action, 12 strength check to escape. So she's struggling to try and escape. She actually gets out, frees herself, and flies over to here and points at it, and she says, kill it, kill it. And that is an action to break free. It is an action to break free. Okay, so that's her turn. Riff, your turn. So Riff, you see Chattel now in this recess, floating in something invisible and just paralyzed.
Who has the pole right now?
Swoldemort had it.
So pole is gone.
Evidently.
I'm gonna Riff would be like poor Blighter. He's gonna double move, and I don't know if he'll stick his club out to try and get
try to help
Chattel out. Like
channel out. Okay.
Yeah. Stick him.
You can like grab a leg of it, Chattel's, or an arm of Chattel's and pull. It's an action. DC 12 strength check to get him out.
Oh man, -2 to strength.
Oh no, can't budge.
So he's like,
can't move him.
pulling, nothing's happening.
Malric, your turn.
He's stuck.
He's a goner.
No, help him. Come on, help.
Malric, if you're moving, talking, I don't think we could hear you.
I was talking.
Okay.
This is as far as I can get. Was that a double move? And a double move won't let me do anything else. I'll wait.
Move to there. Done. Brindle, your turn.
That's as far as I can get, so I will pick up a rock and huck it, trying to avoid Chattel, but hitting the cube.
It's a lot bigger.
A 12.
Armor class is 10, so that's a hit.
Hooray!
The rock
Point of
bounces
damage.
off of it, clatters to the ground. The thing seems to resist bludgeoning attacks.
Oh no!
That was Brindle Nook. And this is a gelatinous solid object. It's not quite a cube. It's more like a 5 foot tall by 20 foot square thing.
I did sort of presume I'm guilty.
It's legally distinct.
What'd you say?
It's illegally distinct.
Right. Bosgrill, your turn.
Gelatinous geomorph.
Is like part of Chattel sticking out?
Yeah, you can try and break him free.
Okay, I'm gonna put my grapple hook and rope around his leg.
All right, advantage on your strength check. DC 12 to pull him free.
Okay.
Yeah, you rip him out of there. Chattel, roll a... Oh, no, you got a light spell. Never mind. Okay. That's it. Anything else, Bosgrill?
I don't think I could do anything else, right? I'll move back a bit.
Nice move, though. Nice move. Okay, the cube. Its turn. It slithers over the edge, trying to engulf you guys.
Can I have, before I do that, can I just have pulled Chattel back a little bit
Yeah, sure.
in front of me?
Slithers over the edge, tries to get Riff engulfed. Oh no, Riff. That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage. It's a 15 con save or be paralyzed. You can't make the strength check now. You're engulfed by it. And that's it for that round. Now I need continuation rolls on the torch. And you just lit that torch. Never mind the torch. On the light spell on Chattel.
Okay, so continuation roll for me.
Yep.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, take off your light spell.
Hit O. Do I hit O or is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So now, luckily, you got Malric's torch going still. The cube is done. Round is over. Chattel.
Chattel yells at the lady and says,
Oh, Chattel, you're still paralyzed? I'm sorry. It's a DC 15 to con save. Nope,
And
still paralyzed. And then the succubus. She'll move to the back of you guys if you let her. Chattel can't stop her. Bosgrill, do you let her walk by?
Sure.
Okay, she walks back to there. And she like kind of flirts with you a little, Bosgrill, on the way by. Make a 15 charisma save or be bewitched by her. Oh, yeah. You don't succumb to her feminine wiles. She says, "Kill it, kill it." She's done. Riff, your turn.
It's going to
Riff,
do that
you're
anyways.
in
You don't have
the
to try
you're
that.
in the
Riff,
thing.
yeah.
So,
What
first, let's
can
do the
I
repeat paralysis saving throw. DC 15, con save. Okay, if you regain consciousness, you have a chance. Now let's do a death save. DC 11 or higher. Did not die outright.
That's 20 as well.
It's a con save. Yeah, D20 con save. Oh, I don't think you can get there, can you, Riff? Riff
Nope.
was short-lived.
Alas.
Alas, you can see him kind of getting sucked and pulled into the thing and getting consumed.
he's
Malright,
looking back at
and
the-
Riff, you can make a new roll.
All right.
Roll your stats. Roll again.
Oh my god.
Roll stats again. There we go. That'll count. Or you can take the default. Malrick, your turn.
Did I was it clear that the succubus was trying to bewitch?
Yeah, you
Oscar?
suspect that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I don't really want to attack her. I want to bewitch her, but I can't. I will attack her with my OK sword.
I'm class 14.
And I don't get the +1 damage on the damage roll, which is not showing up. Click again. There we go. So 2 damage on her. How dare you try and bewitch my friend, my new friend who I just met.
Brindlenook, your turn.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and
Two characters to fight.
I'm picking up a rock to throw it at the gelatinous creature again.
You can probably stab it from where you are.
I don't want to. Oh, that's right. The rock didn't work. I guess I have to. All right. I step up and stab it.
You're actually adjacent to where you're standing, so you can attack from there.
Okay. All right.
Upper class 10 is what you need.
So I do have a luck token. I invoke luck.
All right. You hit. Damage?
Damage is going to be 3 points of damage.
3. Okay, the cutting seems to work good on
back.
it. After Brindlenook, Osgrill, your turn.
Between a rock and a hard place here. Guess we're killing this succubus too.
Hey, she attacked you first.
I mean, sorta. Yeah.
I didn't attack him, she says.
What? Why are you attacking the sweet maiden?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
trying to
why are
turn
you
me
attacking
into
me?
Attacking the thingy, but are we running away? Let's run away. All right. Is he still paralyzed?
Chettle, yes.
God.
You can.
Still have the
You
grappling
still
hook on
got
him.
your grappling hook on him. You can move at half speed and take him with you.
All right. Well, I will stab at this girl then, since she's closest to me and she's not good.
Armor class 14.
I have advantage, right? Oh, it doesn't matter.
You do.
All right. Stay away from me, and I drag him with me. So half movement.
Half movement.
Like, it's
So that's
like
as far as you can get.
here?
Yeah, you're dwarf,
Yeah.
aren't you? So just one,
Yeah.
just 2. Okay. After
Yeah.
your turn comes a cube. Cube
I'm
is
trying.
moving inexorably forward. It's going to try and grab her again.
Good.
Oh, got
Take
her. That's a hit.
Bye.
Doing 6 bludgeoning to her. Actually, she should have been wounded too from before you guys got there. So let me take that off first and then 6 more.
And then my incredible 2 damage.
I already have that, yeah. And then she'll have to make a paralysis 15 con save, which she makes, so she's not paralyzed. And a 12 strength or can get engulfed. She's got enough strength, she makes that, so not engulfed. And that was the cube. And then next to go is Chattel. DC 15 con save to shake the paralysis, unable. And then there and yes is going to go. Here's her wisdom save to keep fighting. Nah, she's going to get out of dodge. She will. Luckily, the cube's a distinct, what is it called? Distinctly different than the regular cube. It's flat enough. She flies over the top of it and flies away out of sight.
The gelatinous dome.
Yeah. So she flees. The gelatinous solid object is moving down the tunnel and kind of starting to reform into tunnel size. You think you have a little bit of a chance to flee from it while it's doing that. It can't make its way down the tunnel until it reshapes itself. But you are leaving behind, it looks like a lot of gold inside of it. And also it looks like a medallion, a golden medallion inside of it. You would guess on the order of, let's see, that's a couple of 100 gold pieces in total. Okay, and then we got a new character coming in. This is, well, you can just use your Riff token. Riff is gone. You can be coming around the corner with your new character or waiting in the room beyond, your choice. What do you want to do?
From behind. Come from behind. Then we could get advantage and stab.
Can she come up and grab Riff's bow and arrows?
Riff was completely inside. No, they're all dissolved inside the cube. Yeah,
They're all in there. Okay, so I just got what I got. Okay.
Yeah. What do they see?
They see a tall female elf, and she's looking quite surprised with what she sees right there, and she's like, I don't know about this. She's like, can I aid? Is there like an aid action or a help action?
What do you do?
Let's see. She wants to help, but she can't. She doesn't really have anything to help with.
Help do what?
Attack the cube.
You can throw rocks at it.
Okay.
You have to be adjacent to help someone attack it.
Yeah. So she just pick up a rock and chunk it, I guess.
Okay. And missing. And then Malric, your turn.
I'm going to take a step forward, swing at it with my greatsword, and then I'm going to back up behind everybody else.
That's a hit.
I will cleave it in twain.
Ooh, nice cut. 8 points to the thing.
10, 15, 20, 25. No, I'll stand on this token.
Okay. You will have to drop your torch to swing your great sword. Did you want? You could have dropped it behind you if you wanted.
Here, pass it to me.
Yeah. Catch, and then...
Okay.
All right. Then you run back to there. Brindle Nook, your turn.
Okay. Well, I'll say to the lady who just showed up, "Oh, there you are. What happened to your wings?" And then I'm gonna step. Oh, here we go. Step up. So, stab.
You brave soul.
Yes, I am.
No, it's a miss.
Then 4 or 5.
All right. And then the cube. No, Vosgrel, your turn. Vosgrel.
Okay. I'll step over him. I'll take an attack, and then I will, move back 10 feet. So get me like right next to whatever space is. Okay. Yeah, man.
No. It's a miss.
So I go forward, then I go back.
Yep. And then you start moving half speed. So you get to there.
Drag,
yeah. All right, the cube. On its turn, it reshapes itself.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. No longer legally distinct. It reshapes itself, and now next to go is going to be Chattel. 15 con save, Chattel.
Wake up!
And I will... no.
No. And then Riff, your turn. Or no. Go to update your name in Roll20, update your name in Discord, and what's your new character name?
Yep. I'm working on it. This is Alara.
Alara.
And Alara. And she's going to say, I think, gentlemen, that we should run. And so she's going to head back this way.
And Malric.
I think of the gold.
And she has a torch, so I'm going to light a torch as well.
Okay. Yeah, you can drag that out.
1, 2, 3. How about thee?
Oh, a crit.
Oh.
What's the damage? 8 points of damage to the thing.
2, 3.
And then after Malric, Brindle. No.
We've got this. What? Oh, I keep...
Malric, you can have inspiration for that crit, too, by the way. There you go.
2. Have at thee. Stab. Yes.
Oh, that's a hit. 2 points damage.
2 more points damage, and then 2, and then back it up.
And then Vosgrel, your turn.
Well, it worked for everyone else. Have at thee.
Armor class 10.
+1 with the dagger. So
Dagger's D4.
Okay.
Oh, Vosgrel takes it down. The gelatinous cube sloughs off into just a runny gelatinous goo all over the floor. Kind of tingly when you touch it, but no longer paralyzing. And since you got the killing blow, Vosgrel, roll for me 10d6.
All right.
This is how much gold you find.
Nice.
Don't mess it up.
It's 37 times
hold on.
5. Oh, you rolled 60-10 there. It's 6.
Yeah.
It's 10d6. There's 66, so 4 more d6.
Okay, sorry. I messed it up.
Okay, that's 33 times 5. 165 gold pieces worth of various coins and medallions. And
you said there was something like an artifact or something in there too.
An amulet?
The medallions. Yeah, there's the medallions. So 165 gold pieces worth of gold and medallions. I'll take up 2 slots for whoever's tracking treasure. And furthermore, actually that's it. All right. Now what do you guys want to do? Oh, ongoing lights. So the torch on Malric that you guys have been passing back and forth. Roll for that, Malric. 6 or higher. Alara, you just brought yours in, so you don't have to roll for yours. Malric, roll for d20 for your torch.
Oh, sorry. Totally forgot I was a new character with a new name.
Nice, done. And then, let's see if there's any wandering monsters here. D20. No, what? Oh, that is a wandering monster. All right. So, the commotion evidently drew some goblins to find out what was happening. You hear the door behind you open, Alara, and you guys can reposition you guys anywhere in the hallway you're currently in, and Chattel, you just have made your save. So anywhere in that hall, take a position you want. Once you're happy where you're at, roll initiative as goblins.
Gentlemen, we have some goblins here.
Who did I
Hey,
pass my torch to?
who did you pass it to?
Yeah, in combat, because I was using a sword and I passed it to somebody.
Yeah, it was Brindlenook.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just assume after the battle I passed it back, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to take it again.
Okay, you know what? I'll just take it then.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I make it stick to my character?
You just have to grab it and your character together. You do a drag select across you and your token. And then once you have them selected, you move together. All right.
Okay.
Roll initiative. Goblins rolled. Have you all rolled yet?
No,
I
I
rolled
was too busy
17, but
playing with the
I
torch.
changed my name, so I have a 17.
Good, and roll your initiative. You can type in 17 if that's what you rolled.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can click your token, click the I +0 button,
Oh,
and then type in.
I don't have an initiative button
You
for
don't?
whatever reason. Nope, not on this character.
Click off of it and back on it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and then type in 17.
Yeah.
And Alara's going to get to go first.
All right.
We found that bow, eh?
Oh, you did?
Was his bow in there?
No, well,
Dead
it's
guy?
burned up. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
dissolved.
Is
He's
there
going
any part of it remaining?
No. Oh,
Okay.
like to use it as a torch?
Yeah, no, to use like with a mend spell.
Oh, unfortunately not. No, it's
Okay.
all burned up. Alara?
Alara is going to say, into the fray, my friends. And going to run up and attack with the dagger.
All right. Oh no.
Lovely.
The goblins
Inspiring.
take advantage of the tripping elf and stab back. Or actually, this is actually a club. It says dagger, but it's actually a club. 12 to hit Alara. Does that hit?
Sure.
3 bludgeoning. Clubbing Alara over the head. Vosgril, your turn.
Is she still alive?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
That's 0.
well, that was short-lived.
Yes.
Take a swing with my dagger, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. Chattel, your turn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're doing this.
I'll go in and trip and die.
So I come
You could go
I
for
come-
me.
right over the body of this fallen elf whose name I don't even know. And
Chased after you guys by goblins. You're missing by a mile.
it's good.
And now the goblins are going to finish you guys off. Is anyone who's wearing the plate armor? Who said that? Vosgril is? Okay. This goblin steps forward to try and smash Vosgril with his club. 14 does not get through the plate armor. This one tried to hit Shadow with his club. Oh, God. 4 points damage, Shadow. So I'm going to move Shadow there. And then this goblin.
That's all right. He'll bounce back. He always does.
That's right.
Goblin comes on top of the 2 dead bodies there. Actually, he's going to circle around. It's too tall for him. He runs over to there and tries to smash the plate wearing armor guy. And then, does anyone speak Goblin?
No.
Nope.
Not I.
The goblins chatter
Well,
amongst each other in Goblin. And then the leader type, it looks like a big burly goblin, goes running
Away?
away. Yeah. And then Malric, your turn.
Let's go. Can I? Are these both down?
Both characters are down, both at 0 hit points.
Yes.
Can I stand on top of them, or is that too complicated?
Too complicated, yeah. The goblins can't do it either, but you can move through your friend Vosgril.
Yeah, you can move through me.
Too slippery with their blood. Risk it.
All right. I guess I will slay the one in front of me.
Okay. No. Then Brindlenook, your turn.
Okay. Pick up a rock
I did 3 damage. That's not no.
and throw it
you
at
hit.
one of
You
the.
hit. I'm sorry, I thought you missed. Hit for
Oh, no,
3.
19.
One in front of you. Got it.
They're tougher than us.
Not much isn't.
And I will throw the rock.
Okay.
If okay. Nope. I will
All
throw the
right.
rock very poorly.
Then That is it. And Alara, con save. Alara's conscious. What do you want to do, Alara? Stable and
I want to
conscious. It takes 5 feet of movement to stand up.
Okay, so I'll do 5 feet movement, and then she's gonna jump right here and try to
You
attack
go
with her
behind
dagger.
to get an advantage.
Oof, advantage, yeah.
Okay,
That's a hit.
there we. And she says, "Take that."
2 damage, okay. Lara, look into the east. You see the chamber. You see fire lighting the place from like a smoke pit or a cook pit. Although that's out of sight, but you can see the smoke of it. And then you see in a cage all the way across the room a strange-looking creature. I'm going to just blow it up and put it in the room with you guys so you can all see what it looks like. That's what's in the cage at the far end of that room that the goblin's running for.
Quick question: is the door metal or wood?
The door out of the room is wood.
Like where that monster is?
The cage it's in is a wooden cage. Okay, so that was
No, I mean,
Lara.
like this door here.
That door... I'm sorry. That door there? That's
That
wood.
door?
That's wood.
Okay, perfect.
Then Lara's done. Goblin's turn. Okay, we got 3 guys fighting for their lives here against you. 3. Even fight, so they're going to stick fighting. But kind of make a withdrawal to the flank on Alara with a dagger. 14 to hit.
Oh yeah.
2 points damage. And it's done. Vosgril, your turn.
Okay, I say, Malric, can I have one of those iron thingies? Your iron spikes?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to take one, and I'm going to move this way, close the door, and stick it like... Well, actually, before I do that, which way does the door open? Like, if I put a thing on it, will it block the door?
50-50. 1 through 6, the answer is yes. Or 1 through 3, the answer is yes.
So, no.
So no, the door opens into the room, it looks like.
Okay, so then in that case, I won't do that, because that would just be dumb. I will instead go here, and I will help Alara. I don't actually know her name. And stab... Actually, no, I'll go here. Because you're both down, so I'll stab at this one with advantage.
Armor class is 11.
So I get +3. And +1, so +4 altogether, so 11 does hit.
Damage.
Yay!
Oh, you killed it. 1 vicious blow. Vosgril, you can have luck, Vosgril. And then Chattel, your turn. That's save, Chattel.
I'll use a luck.
All right, you are stable but still unconscious. And then the chief, like if you, that thing is a long ways away. And then Malric, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna step up and deal with this goblin.
If you step on it.
Oh no!
That's a miss. After your turn is Brindlenook.
Okay.
So you should take the red X off of you, Chattel, so they know you're stable. Lara's still unstable.
I can stab from there, right?
Yeah, sure can.
Okay, so here we go.
Hit.
Aha! Have at you.
And you finish
3
him.
points of damage.
And then Alara, that's save. Oh, yeah, you weren't stable yet. That's save, Alara. Oh no,
Lovely.
your 4th character. Alara dies. Gonna roll your next set of stats.
I feel left out.
I've got the record here.
That does, you can take it, but you get to roll again.
Okay.
So you've seen an 18 across that set.
There you go.
There you go.
That'll do.
Honestly, Andrew, it doesn't really matter. Just
Goblin's turn. Goblin's going to come here, open the door, come to there, shut the door, and that's it. And then
Andrew's just here providing us with more loot.
Yeah,
Vosgril, your turn.
I'm going to take what I can off of her.
What do you have, Alara?
She had
Type it into
torches,
chat.
right?
This is how you can resupply yourselves.
We have so many torches now.
Torch. Oh, nice.
Hit a
Caltrops.
dagger. Oh,
Okay, so I take the torch. I'll take it all because I'm
Okay.
right here, and then
Yeah.
I'll take off.
Then you can do your move. You can do a single move and take all our stuff. And then Chattel, your turn.
And then I'm going up. Like, I don't want to be here anymore.
wait,
so
we-
I'm stable, but am I conscious?
What did you roll last time?
Yeah.
I rolled an 8, and then I added.
Okay,
3,
so you're unconscious. So roll another d20. Got to get 15 or higher to be conscious. Nothing
If he's still
nothing bad happens.
unconscious, I'll
Okay.
stay here then.
And you don't forget to take off the luck you burned.
Yeah.
I just did it for you.
I had 2 luck, so I'll go ahead and expend that other luck
Okay.
right there.
That doesn't help you
So
at all.
that's
You're still unconscious. You have to get a 15 to not be unconscious.
okay.
So you can put the luck back
save
on.
it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Chief's turn. And then Malric.
Everyone's running away, but I kind of feel like chasing down this goblin.
You do you, bro.
Look at that. 4 items. One goblin right there at the door.
Oh, didn't mean to close it. Yeah.
Armor class 11.
Does a tie hit?
Yes, the tie hits.
Oh,
That's enough. That killed him. He was on his last legs.
What was that?
Oh,
Didn't you just open it?
No.
You won't have any actions
Yeah.
to close it. Yeah.
It stays open. I was just. all I
Brindle
got.
Nook.
Is there, I'm not seeing, well, hang on, let me scroll my screen. Oh, there we go. All right. Can I don't know if there's ranges. Can I throw a rock at that guy?
15 feet is as far as it effectively works.
Okay.
So you can throw it. It'll just kind of clatter and not do any damage.
I do. I pick up and I yell, have at thee, and it falls like barely inside the door.
I mean, it gets further, but it just doesn't get further effectively. Okay, your new character, Andrew, can appear from anywhere you like. What do they look like?
Okay. I'm still working on it, but I think it's let's see. This is a gnome brewer here. And that's all I got at the moment. So yeah, why don't you keep going?
Keep going.
We'll come
Okay,
back to you in a
Vosgril, your
second.
turn.
all right. I can't do anything to wake up Chattel, right?
Chattel's unconscious. Correct.
So I guess I'll come back since
Unless you
everyone's
could
go
heal
back. I don't think I have anything to
Nope.
heal people. Do I see anything from here? I think that's as far as I could get.
You should see what you see.
Okay, yeah.
So this is the fire pit right here. This is where the fire is burning, and there's some flea-ridden beds littered around the place, and roasting on the fire looks like a giant fish, a giant mushroom, a dark mantle, and a rat.
That's what's cooking?
Yeah, that's what's cooking. And you see the rust monster being led by the goblin boss at the end of like a long pole. It's got like a collar around its neck, and the boss has got a pole holding the thing and kind of prodding it forward.
Okay. And my character knows what a rust monster is?
Yeah, you know it's going to do bad things to your armor.
Okay. Can I throw a dagger at it?
You can do anything you want. Dagger range, though, won't be effective that far out. I think it's 30 feet.
Okay, so like it won't hurt it?
Yeah, right. It'll have no effect.
Okay, I still want to throw it, but I want to throw it like back here if I can.
Okay. Dagger clatters back there.
Maybe they'll distract it. I don't
Right.
know.
After Vosgril, Chattel.
Here we go again.
D20.
All right.
Or con save. Con save, yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Still
2
unconscious.
down.
Chief's turn. Chief is... That's weird. There he goes. Okay. The chief now is trying to fight the rust monster that's trying to go after that dagger. And Chief, therefore, is moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at half speed as he's like dragging it. And he's yelling at it in Goblin. Then Brindle Nook, your turn.
Yeah, what the heck? Go big or go home. I'll throw a rock from there.
All right. Armor class on the
I
chief
will miss.
is 14.
Yeah, I presume that, and that was my movement, so.
All right. Honey Malt Whistle. You want to pass or go?
I'm gonna pass.
Okay. And then Vosgril.
Do the goblins have anything on them that we can take?
They had clubs. What else did goblins have? Clubs. These goblins had short bows. They had arrows. And that is all. Clubs, short bows, and arrows.
So I have the iron spike from before. So I'm going to throw the iron spike like over here.
Pass the thing. Okay, Chattel, your turn.
And
Con
make
save.
my next
Oh, you're
con
conscious.
save.
Update your hit points to 0,
Yay.
and you get to act. You're dazed,
Go
so you're
Okay.
half speed and disadvantage on everything.
Okay, so half speed, so I will get up and dazedly make my way
There's a rusty
To
guy and
here.
over here.
And I have 0 hit points. Okay,
All right. And then
that's what I'll do.
the chief is struggling to move that guy. He's gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then push him. Pushing the rust monster towards you. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he forces the rust monster right up onto your friend, and that was a double move for him, though. Malric, your turn. Malric bravely rushes by the rust monster.
Absolutely. I'm a hero. Oh, yeah, attack.
A hit.
I'm trying to set the rust monster free.
Okay. Do you want to do that instead of damage?
Oh, Is he on a rope?
He's on a pole. He's got a 10-foot pole and a loop at the end of it.
Absolutely.
Okay. You knock that out of the goblin's hands. The rust monster's free, and Brindle Nook.
Sure, this won't go badly.
I will attack. I will attack him with my dagger.
All right.
Does that mean this is an advantage now?
Yeah.
Is that right?
You have advantage.
Okay, so roll 1
That's a hit.
is already a hit. And that's
strong
what I'll go with.
damage.
D4.
Strong.
2. Oh, I was rolling twice to see if I got a crit, so.
It's just +3.
All right.
Advantage gives you +3.
Oh. I stand corrected. So 2
Vosgril,
damage.
your turn.
Okay. I don't want to get close because it will eat my armor.
Yeah, your free armor.
I will throw a... No, I'm just going to... How far can I move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's pretty close to it. How much far is the range on a dagger?
30 feet.
30? Okay, I'll throw at that goblin.
All right.
Throw a dagger at him.
He's got cover, so disadvantage.
Okay. Clicker. Click.
Armor class is 14. That's what you're looking for. Oh, crit.
Oh, nice.
Clocked him.
Oh.
2 damage.
For 2 damage, yes.
-2. And then Chattel.
Then I'm going to back
Chattel.
up a bit.
Chattel, you got to make that con save every round because you can fall unconscious again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now you got a hit point. You're back up to 1 hit point.
Watch out, guys. Watch out. I'm at full strength. All right.
Chattel is a beast.
Chattel has been lacerated, has been suffocated, has been burned, has been stabbed, and he's had enough of this. So he's moving in. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and is going to take a swing at this rust monster.
Oh, nice.
here.
Okay.
And
That's a hit. Armor class is
14.
Armor class on this rust monster is 14.
I do 1 point of damage to that thing.
All right. -1. It recoils at that. You attacked it with what?
Club.
Club. Okay. It wants nothing to do with you. The chief. He, you can see his eyes wide with fear looking at that rust monster, looking at having you guys having it flanked and everything. He's going to go to here. You got the greatsword, right, Malric?
Yeah.
He's going to shove you toward that rust monster. Strength, opposed strength check. Oh, no. Yeah,
Him
he doesn't shove you anywhere. And then, let's see, he went 1, shove, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's done. Malric, your turn.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, the rust monster goes right after him. The rust monster recoils from Chattel. The closest guy with any significant metal is Malric, so go after Malric. And he will, metal that touches him, All right. He's got to hit you, got a +3 to hit. Oh, 17 to hit.
Oh, no.
He's going to touch your sword with his antennae. Roll a d6. You want to roll high, Malric.
6.
Nice. It does not rust. You see a little bit of rust on it, but you pull it away fast enough. It doesn't rust completely. But the other antennae, +4, +3, 13. That hits as well. So you pull the sword right into the other antennae. Now roll another d6 and roll high.
No,
but you pull away from that before the sword rusts away. And it is done. And Brindle Nook, your turn.
3, 4, 5, and I will attack Chief here again.
Okay.
All right, so
Armor class on the chief is 14. That's a hit.
I hit.
Damage.
1
1 point of damage. Got it. And then
every point counts.
Vosgril, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go up here and pick up this torch that's on the ground because I realize I'm blind. 5, 10, 15. Oh, the door's also closed. 20.
All right. Then Money, your turn.
Can I throw a club?
You can throw anything, but only 15 feet isn't effective. And
Okay.
use an action to pick up a torch, a free action to open the door. So all you have is your move left.
That's it.
Honey.
Honey comes busting around the door and she says, "Good day, mate." And she runs up. She's like, "Oh, that's just unhygienic." And she's like, "Have a pint of this." And she smacks him with her club.
All right. We can say her club is a big glass tankard.
Yeah, there we go. I like it. Takes her tankard and just whacks it.
Yeah.
Like a crit.
Oh, nice. Damage. 4 points of damage to the thing. 4. Oops, I accidentally hit reload. It'll be just a second.
It's like you were having all the fun without me.
That's weird. There it goes. Okay. There we go. 4 points damage to the rust monster. -4. Got it. And then That was her. After there is Chettle.
Chattel sees this thing trying to disintegrate the metal on Malric and realizes that if that happens, they're all in trouble. So Chattel moves up and tries to grapple this creature and restrain it.
Okay. Make a strength check. Oh, yeah, you're going to have a good chance of this working. Yeah. You grab onto it.
Wow.
It's clawing and struggling to break free from you. It's got some pretty wicked-looking claws, so you don't know that this will go well for very long. But you're not wearing a medal at all, so nothing else happens to you. That's Chettle. And then the chief. He is just running for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Opens a door. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then Malric, your turn. You see Chattel struggling with this thing. He's got it kind of semi-restrained now, but the thing's claws are free.
Kill it! Kill it!
All I have is a sword. I cry and take a swing with my sword.
Okay, rolled it. You can have advantage. That's a hit.
I did throw a club over there.
That's a hit.
Club there.
6 points damage to the thing. Roll a d6. You want to roll high. The great sword corrodes in your hands. Brindlenook, your turn.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah, okay, sword.
Pick up a rock and go over here. Pick up a rock and throw it.
All right. Disadvantage. Armor class is 13.
I hit.
Do you have... that's an 11 after disadvantage. Do you have anything that gives you a +2?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you say disadvantage. Sorry. All right. No, I don't.
You don't? Okay, then Vosgro, your turn.
Okay. 5, 10. I'll move up here and
Oops.
bonk it with a club. Oh, why'd you disappear?
I accidentally deleted myself. I did not mean to.
That's okay.
And a club's D4, right?
Correct.
1 damage. And then I'm going to back up.
Let's see.
I think I put me out. But I can't
think
see it.
you found it?
Yeah, but I don't know if I put myself in the right spot. There we go. That was in the wall.
Okay, then Vosgrill. 1 point of club damage to the thing?
Yep.
Okay. After Vosgrill is Honey.
Bonk it again.
You have advantage, Honey.
Honey takes a swig of her ale and she kind of rolls over this way and she's like, "Get wrecked, mate!" And she smacks it with her mug again.
It's a hit with advantage. Oh, wow.
Oh, right.
You're rolling the wrong die. 4 points damage.
Sorry.
That
Sorry
was
about
just
that.
4, yeah. I got it. And then Chattel, your turn.
Yeah. So,
Wait, the thing actually was supposed to have him go a long time ago. So let me have it attack first. So it's clawing, lashing out in every direction with its claws. +3 on Chattel. Taking Chattel down. And then on Malric, missing Malric. Chattel, death save.
It was,
Yeah,
but you broke it.
there's a pole lying on the ground.
I didn't break it. I knocked it out of the goblin's hands.
That's true.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Chattel, death save.
yes, it's been so long.
Oh no. Chattel dies.
Yes!
Bloody gashes from the rust monster he was trying to bravely protect you from. Blood
Doesn't he have
pouring out
wine?
on the ground. Roll your stats, Chattel.
Oh,
Don't you have a
right.
lucky, though? Chattel?
I don't think it would it have helped me there.
No, you'd have to get it to an 11, up to a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy. All right,
Oh,
here we go.
Chattel, you lived so long.
There you
What
go. That
did you have,
counts.
Chattel?
That counts for your character. Nice strength there for the next character. You can also
Yeah,
take the
this
default
is-
array if you always want a fighter. Okay, so you
What
worked on that.
damage did Chattel have?
Then the chief is running for his life. Take him out of the initiative. Then, actually, I rolled a water monster. The chief's going to try and sneak back into the fight. So he's coming back in. Goblin sneaking. And here's his dex for stealth. Ooh, he's pretty stealthy. You guys being sidetracked, don't see him coming. Okay, and then his turn there. Brindlenook, your turn.
Okay, so there were goblins that had bow and arrow, or any of them within.
Let's see, there's
reach
one
of
over
me?
here. There's one dead body right there.
Okay, hang on a second. I didn't see where you said.
Right there.
Okay, I'm not seeing it, so I think that must be.
That's
out of
okay.
my
I'm on the
range.
keeper layer. That was my problem. Here we go. Right there.
Oh, okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I pick up some bow and arrows from there?
You pick them up.
And does that allow me time to shoot one? Or
You can shoot.
okay, I will shoot at the rust monster.
All right. Disadvantage on the shot from cover.
Okay.
And that's a miss. After that
All right.
is
Oh, yeah, right.
Vosgrill, your turn.
All right. 5, 10. I'll smuck at the thing again.
Oh, damage, Vosgrill?
Nice.
Oh, 2. -2.
I don't think I've ever rolled. Oh, I've rolled a 4 once. Okay, and then 5, 10, 15.
After Vosgrill, Honey.
Right, let's get this guy cleaned up. So she rolls over, takes a swig.
Tom, we've missed me because I lost my token, so it pulled me out of the initial.
Oh, okay.
order.
Go ahead, Honey. We'll add you right after Honey.
Yeah.
Smacks him.
Hit.
Get me back on there.
Finished it. Nicely done. And let's keep it going because the goblin's coming. Malric.
Next round's
You have, Honey, you see the goblin. He's right out in the middle of the room. So when that thing drops in front of you, looking around, you see the goblin trying to sneak up behind you. You can give a warning to Malric. Malric, your turn.
Oh, I don't have a weapon anymore. I guess I'm just going to punch him.
All right.
I cast throw fists.
That's a hit.
Wait, hold on. There is a dagger along that way. 'cause I threw
D2
it.
damage. 2 points. Nice. Is that all? Yeah, 2 points. Okay. And then Chattel, your turn. Oh, your new character. What do we got? What do we see?
Yeah, you see the weakest looking, waifish looking human you've ever seen wander in. Really disheveled. Looks like he just came in literally off the street. He's got a rope and a torch. And he says, "My name is Fodder, and I'm ready to adventure."
Okay, Fodder. So you came in past some bodies of goblins that had clubs and bows. So you could have picked up a club and a bow on your way into the room as well. And then what do you want to do?
Oh yeah, I want to pick up a club and a bow.
Okay.
Did Chattel have any we could pick up?
Type in what Chattel had on him, if you could, Kate.
He had, yeah, it's going to be a really long list, guys.
Nice.
Rope and club. That's it.
Okay. And now K2, go ahead. Fodder, go ahead.
Rope club. I think that club is in New York somewhere.
Go ahead, Fodder.
Okay. The 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use that bow and attempt to shoot at this creature here, and and I got a natural 1 there.
All right.
No.
Great start.
After you
Put the feathered
comes
end against the string.
the chief. The chief's going to try and cut down your friend Malric with his axe, but misses Malric, and then sees he's way outmatched. And his sneak didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Runs back to there. Brindlenook, your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, I scrolled my screen. I sort of still see him. Wait a minute. 1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
he's there.
Okay, so I will fire my bow at him.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
No.
No.
After you comes Vosgrill.
Is there another bow around?
Vosgrill. Let's see. The one that was by your feet was taken. There are 2 more out. Vod took 1, and there's 1 over there.
All right.
I could use a bow too, mate. If you grab one for me.
Is that the only one left?
That's the only one left. Yeah.
All right, I take it. Bow. Okay, and then that was. And I'll just move back to where I was. I can't use it, can I?
You can.
I can or can't?
You can. Yeah. It's a free
Okay,
action
sweet.
to pick up an item. Yeah.
Okay, so then can I shoot at that guy?
Yes.
Alrighty.
You'll have cover. That's a miss. Honey, your turn.
Right, he looks a little under fermented. I'm gonna pick up the.
Honey, there's daggers over there on the floor.
Oh, where is it?
It's like here-ish, because I threw it there.
Okay. I guess I will.
Oh, there was
Do
also
double
one in
move.
front of the chief. I threw it at him and I missed. So it's
Yeah,
should be
I'm gonna pick up the rope and the club off of Chattel's body, and I'm gonna double move to that dagger and pick it up.
All right. Now, Rick, your turn.
Can I flying tackle the goblin? That's what I want to do.
Do whatever you want. Do it.
Nice.
Flying tackle down the stairs.
All right.
This is a terrible idea.
Beer.
Roll a strength check. Goblin's going to try and dodge. Oh, doesn't do good. You do worse. You could fly and land in a crumpled pile there against the doorway, against the door jamb. Fodder, your turn.
Fodder will, go ahead and just attempt again. 2, 3, 5, 6 to there. I don't know that I can see to shoot, but I will attempt to shoot with that bow again. And
Well, that's 14. That's a miss. After fodder comes
And I
the
miss.
chief. The chief's going to run for his life. Stepping over the crumpled body of Malric.
From the bottom of the stairs, Fodder, you hear, "Hey, watch out!" As like the arrow pings near me.
The goblin chief goes running into the cavern beyond. Brindle, Nook, your turn.
2, 3, 4, 5. Double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then Voss Squirrel, your turn.
I guess I'll do the same. 1, 2,
And then Honey, your turn.
4, 5.
Double
Can I
move.
pick up my
Then-
dagger on the way?
Yeah, sure
The one
can.
that's like
Then Malric, your turn. 5 feet to stand up, Malric.
Yeah. So can't actually see.
And then Fodder, your turn.
I've got a torch.
Double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming around the corner there.
Then
Okay.
Chief's running for his life. 1, 2, 3. You hear him running away. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4.
Oh, man. Goblins run faster than no.
You can see some light ahead, Malric, like daylight coming through a cave mouth, it looks like. Brindle, Nook, your turn.
Oh. Okay.
3.
And then while you're moving, you might be able to get to where you can in a single move see him.
That's where I got in a single. Yeah, well, I can see his token. Is that good enough then?
Correct.
All right, then I will fire my bow.
All right. Ooh, that's a hit.
All righty.
Yay.
I don't know what it does for damage.
D6.
Okay, 5
Nice.
points.
5, nice. Running for his life. At the end of the round, you hear a screech. A loud, prehistoric sounding screech. You see the goblin running for his life, look over his shoulder toward you guys. Arrow hit him in the back shoulder. And then something screams down from above and grabs him in his talons. And you can see the goblin's upper torso just get ripped off of the rest of his body. His body tumbles to the ground there. And you see, for a split second, a creature that looks like a dragon carry away the remains of the goblin back into the darkness of the cave.
Hey, that was my kill.
Then, what do you guys want to do? We'll go real time now. The goblin's dead. You can see in the chamber that you're in various treasures, including a sack of coins. Or you have the chamber of the dragon to your east.
I mean, statistically, if we throw enough level zeros at the dragon, we will.
Well, we're near the end of our time. Do you want to make just a run through the dragon cave? Because the other side of the dragon cave is the end. So,
Let's go
Yeah.
for it.
okay. Several of you might die on the way. We'll see how it goes. So yeah,
Wait.
you go running for your lives. You can see the exit is up this direction.
All right. We see the assignment.
The cave is tall, and there's like this pillar right here in the middle where you can tell the dragon nests. So let's pause with Honeydew right there. Everyone else get in the room.
Hold on. Can you move me there? Everything just went black for me for some reason.
Precursor of things to come.
And do that. No. I don't know where you went.
I don't know. I'm in like the middle.
Oh,
of
is
the
that
screen,
you?
but everything-
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
are, way over there. Okay. How is Vosgriel still alive all the way to the end? It's amazing.
I must serve forever.
It's because he's got
I might
the
have to make
plate
sure
armor and
everything's
invulnerability
black for
on.
me.
Okay.
I think
Should
got-
see yourself
there we
down.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I can see. Cool. Thanks.
Okay. Here is the person getting attacked by the dragon. I'm going to do a D5 roll in the order you guys appear on the screen. Oh, Malric. Malric.
All right. He's got
and-
You
luck.
got this, Malric.
And actually, everyone roll initiative for me, please.
Tom, can you blow up that token? I want to take a better look.
Hey, mine doesn't change. That's convenient.
What did you say for Malric?
I just wondering if you can blow up that token to get a better look.
Oh, this thing? Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat.
This is actually a picture from Daggerheart,
That's cool.
the wyvern. Daggerheart wyvern.
I dig it.
All right.
Thank
And it got a 13, and it's +2, so 15 for the one. All right. Wow. It goes first. So it swoops down right in your midst and tries, oh boy, it might kill a bunch of you. Tries to first rend Fod. This is at +6 Fod. Missed you.
Yes.
And then Sting Malric. This is also at +6 Malric. Ooh, got Malric. Doing 6 points damage. And a 15 con save for poison. As poison gushes into your body. 15 con
Yes.
Is that a make?
Oh, I have a -1. Nope.
Yeah, -1. No.
Wait.
The poison does.
No, it doesn't. I use one of
You
my
lose luck?
2
All right.
luck tokens.
All right. You are alive. Well, unconscious. And then a slash on Vosgrill. Will his plate save him? It does. Okay, now next goes Vosgrill.
Oh, I run. Fuck it. Fine.
You can actually move through its space at half speed or around it. Your choice.
I think I'm
Assuming
gonna
double
run.
move for you. Fodder, go ahead.
Fodder takes off running.
Double move. And Honey?
2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, Honey's like, run, you mugs. Gonna be lizard lunch if you don't.
He's already got a stack.
And then Malric, you're dying. Death save. Oh, Malric
no.
passes away. The last loss of the campaign. Well, maybe
Remember
not.
me.
Maybe not. We still got Brindlenook way back there.
The last
Brindlenook.
And Vosgrill's still there too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then I already had
Double
Vod
move.
go. And then the Wyvern's turn again. It takes the body of Malric up onto the ledge to feast on. And the rest of you can run for your lives.
Thanks for taking one for the team, Malric.
And you can still share in the treasure, Tyson.
Most of the
Was there-
treasure we got is from looting our own bodies.
Yeah. You did find a lot of
Maybe
gold
the-
coins, though. And you got a suit of plate armor and a great
Yeah.
sword. No, the great sword was lost.
Nope. Both great swords were lost.
Yep.
Yeah.
The plate armor is probably your most valuable treasure. There's one last thing that you find. You come to that ledge here, which then descends steeply down into the valley of the Devoured Labyrinth. You see the jungles lying out ahead of you. There are coiled up some big tapestries, like wrapped up, that you can grab and use like sleds to sled your way down the mountain into the valley.
That's fun.
When you get down there, you find the tapestries when you finally come to a stop, resting amidst the jungle floor. They depict giants warring against demon kind, and they're worth 50 gold. So one more 50 gold piece
Ooh,
worth of treasure
nice.
there. So 165
Nice.
gold you found in coins, 50 gold you found for that. Plate armor, you get half of its value.
What's the value?
I think it's 1,000. Let me double check.
Okay, saves me checking.
Armor, plate, 1,000 gold. So you can have that, so 500. And then all your gear is mundane and of little value, so don't count any of that. In fact, rebuy your gear when you play at first level.
Okay.
But you're going to get
Yeah.
to start with more gold than normal.
So there's the demonic idol, 25 gold. There's
You lost
the-
that. You traded that to
we
the
gave that
giant.
away.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
traded
To
that
the
to the giant.
Okay, so golden medallions, 165, plate armor, 500, tapestries,
50.
and there was also the 10 copper, which brings us to a total of 665 gold and 10 copper, or 133 gold each and 2 copper.
There you go.
Yay.
That's
All right.
much better than normal starting gold, and you gain first level.
All right.
Oh,
Tyson, you can make
I
up
mean,
a new
Made it
character
from start
with that
to
much gold.
finish.
Thanks, Tom.
Boss girl for the win.
You know what, roll this
All right.
That was awesome.
And Professor.
Oh yeah, you live too. Hey.
Yeah.
High
There we
five.
go.
Short,
The little
short-bearded people for the win.
That is
Oh,
a gigantic dungeon too. It's like 300
Yeah.
squares wide.
Oh my gosh.
It's funny that the oldest and smallest made it through.
Hooray for the weak and infirm.
yes.
All right, yeah, and then off and on in the future, I'll maybe run some of the adventures from the Devoured Labyrinth, which is
Oh, fantastic.
got goblins, drow, giants, and demons to face down in there in those
Nice.
steamy jungles
Nice.
below you.
Are we doing
Nice.
downtime, Tom, or not for right now?
Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
downtime. Let's do downtime. So, let me,
Oh, absolutely.
anyone who wants to stick around for downtime can. And I'll put your token, Malric, the dead body of Malric. Weekend at Malric's.
I think it's pretty devoured at this point.
Downtime. Yeah. Okay. So you can carouse, spending 10. You have to tell us how much you're spending before you roll. 10, 100, or 1,000 gold. You can craft at half normal cost an item. You can research, stuff for 100 gold. You can training them and change that around a little bit, but it'll be 100 gold. And it'll let you basically increase one of your stats temporarily by 1. It just lasts one session. You can work to gain a little bit of gold. And so let's start with Malric. What do you want to do, Malric? Or Nalric?
This is actually the new character Nalric, who's
Okay.
and he is going to spend 100 gold to carouse.
All right, roll d20. 14.
Nice.
You run into some nefarious traders in the jungles here who offer to sponsor you. They'll just ask for some favors later. But you gain 400 gold. So you're plus 300.
Sweet.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Brindlenook, what do you want to do?
I'll be honest, I had not looked at the downtime rules ahead of time.
I'll let you go last if you want. Fod, what do you want to do?
Fodder is we're rolling on we're carousing with 100, and I rolled a 1.
You're kidnapped in the jungles. So you can't play fodder next time. You'll have to roll up a new character starting with 50 gold. Maybe fodder will get loose at some point. Not only are you kidnapped, but you also lose half of all the gold you have remaining after your 100 gold that you spent. So that's fodder's demise. He's kidnapped in the jungles. Honey,
Great.
what do you want to do?
Oh no, Honey's a brewer, and so she knows the best place to go. So she's gonna spend 100 gold to go carouse to get some
All
drinks.
right, roll d20.
Correct.
9. I think that's break even. You rescue. Unfortunately, not Fod. Some other person that had been kidnapped by the same nefarious gang or was about to be, and as such, you get to buy one item you want for half price that you can afford.
Nice.
And then Vosgrill.
Okay, so crafting. What kind of things can I craft? I'd like to craft something that could heal people.
If you have a crafting proficiency, like if your character has herbalism or something like that, you can use that to craft an item for half its normal cost. So what does Vosgrill have?
I have a background in herbalism, and I have
Okay,
medicine.
so you can make a potion of healing for 25 gold.
I'll do that.
Or extra healing for 150 gold, I think.
50, and that's half price? Is
Yeah.
that already half price?
That's half price.
Okay. I'll make an extra healing one.
So you're crafting some stuff. And then Brindlenook, what do you want to do?
So does that give me 2 potions of healing or 1?
Just one.
Okay, but it's a better one.
Potion of extra healing. It's better.
I guess I'm gonna go carousing, but I also kind of wanted to save some of my money.
So you want to spend 10?
I'll do the 10 gold piece
All right.
carouse.
Roll d20.
All right.
Oh, wow.
An 18.
You somehow come into possession of something you shouldn't have. Whether or not you stole it is up for debate. But you're 10. You spend 10, but you gain 80, so you're plus 70.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Back to Vosgrill, I think I got the potion cost wrong. I think it's actually, the extra healing is a lot more in this system. So let me double check. Potion of healing. Potion of healing. Yeah, extra healing is a lot more. So you can do a potion of healing for 25 gold instead of 50. Like normal costs. Yeah. And that's it. Thanks for playing, everyone. You can play these characters or a new one next time we play inside the steamy jungles of the Devoured Labyrinth.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for running, Tom.
You bet.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to be running more of the Devoured Labyrinth, I think, in the future. Awesome, fun adventures here. I'll probably run this Gauntlet again because it's kind of neat. Nice, fun Gauntlet. Check out the video. It's offered up to you here. Something fun from the channel. And I'll see you guys all next time.